Hello, welcome.
Hi.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Like the top
Daniel Petty subscribed to
the
Tier
top
1.
part
Oh yeah,
goes
3
over.
months now, guys.
Oh.
Holy crap. Brock says, let's go. Hive Tyrant says hi. Hello, both of you.
Whoa,
Welcome
hey guys.
back. Okay. That's a little... Why is it
So,
a
like, shorter
camera?
room?
Like, no. Like, low, like, your hair, it's cut off. I can't reach.
Oh, like here, kind of thing.
But you go lower.
Okay.
Alright. Are you guys ready for the recap?
Yeah.
Always.
So, big episode last time. So, last episode, we launched back into the middle of the battle with Thessakar's second body. He quickly proved to have numerous versions of himself, each with their own specialty. One of them served to cut off the party's magic entirely. They were left without healing, and without many of the abilities they'd taken for granted, and without their healer, Yaikzal and Wednesday both fell. Berrian also experienced death for a second time due to one of the abilities that was added to the battlefield by the last remaining general of the Outsiders. Yaikzal finally managed to finish the fight, with Berrian and Drae pulling off a slightly belated combo at the end, getting a few slashes into the new version of Thessakar that had arrived to announce the end of the battle. And then after their victory, the party went to find Yaikzal, who had decided to leave the collapsing battleground via jumping off of the edge.
It was scary. Everything was falling around us.
She just wanted to jump off a high thing.
Yeah. The exhausted party took their rest after some hot baths. There was a bit of tension between crying Yaikzal and a very uncomfortable Big Red, who basically just noped out of that situation. And then the following day saw them invited by the king, an invitation they decided to push off a day or so. And Yaikzal went to Big Red to demand to be fucked like a savior, since she was the savior of the city. Lorelei managed to draw Ari's name from Kea'Na as the one who had hired her to spy on her. And then Berrian, for his part, sprung a proposal on his girlfriend Sasha, who sadly turned him down, unable to commit to a relationship with someone who might die at any moment.
He's everything. How could you?
Particularly angered a certain Yondu of ours, her turning him down. We come back the following morning with everybody getting set to meet up at the palace the following day. Now, one thing we forgot to talk about last time is we had taken some downtime for the party, and just before the battle started, we had figured out what all happened with downtime. And there was some interesting results we wanted to share. Lorelei got her... what's her name?
Jessica?
Jessica, yeah. Jessica took over one of the lending operations that Lorelei was running, and has been helping in the slums with that. Berrian has been toiling away in his tower, setting up a few things there, and continuing to train his apprentices. And then Yaikzal decided to send a few of her gladiators into battle with the return
The
of
ones
the
named after
arena.
followers.
Yes, the ones named after followers. And I just want to give you guys a little recap of the results from that, especially because some of you are implicated. So, we have Squidney, 1 match, 1 victory.
Oh, Jesus.
Shay, 1 match, no victory. We had Michaela, 1 match, no victory. Croesus, 1 match, no victory. Mondo King, 1 match and 1 victory. And Flashbang, 1 match, 1 victory. And then we had Megan, or Automatic, 1 match, to the death, in which she perished. And then we had Kushway, 1 match, not to the death. However, given the dangers of the arena, he perished as well.
Bad at the game.
So we had, all in all, 8 gladiators go up. 2 died, 3 victorious. And that was the excitement of the gladiator arena.
Don't get attached to your gladiators.
Don't get attached.
You really don't want Yaikzal to be any annoyed at them, because she'll send them to the death. We sent...
It wasn't even Megan you were angry at. You were angry at...
So Atomic refused her, like, they were gonna go fight the stone guys, and we needed someone to be stoned the entire time, and she offered Megan 500 gold. Or Atomic. And Atomic was like, yeah, no. And so it pissed off Yaikzal because how dare they not take her money? And so she sent them to the death the minute that she could.
Send him to a battle of the death, which is pretty 50-50. Pays better, but is slightly dangerous.
Made about 1,000 gold.
Uh-huh.
Proudfoots did nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, and we didn't cover one thing. What happened with the Fairweather boys?
The Goodweather boys,
Goodweather boys.
she did not hear back from them. They had been collecting protection money from her every month. They did not come back to collect any. Nobody came to apologize or anything.
And it was
Interesting.
Berrian went and talked to the prince about that.
Yeah, because he's in one of the... Well, he's friends with them. The Goodweather Boys is a gang in the city that is ran by basically
Bunch
nobles.
of rich, pompous idiots.
Hoity-toity.
The reason Lorelei hates rich people.
Pinky finger up tea drinkers.
Like, just
Fucking tea drinkers.
goddamn.
Goddamn berry lickers.
Hive Tyrant says, remind me not to accept a job for Yaikzal. Yeah, butchered her name, so I corrected it. And he
Also-
said, yeah, that one. Meanest boss ever.
If you don't accept a job, there's a higher chance you
Yeah,
get
yeah. Actually, it was Megan who turned down the job and got sent to her death. The one who accepted the job, which very easily could have got him killed, was spared such a fate.
Oh, you don't want to become stone? Great. Lions!
All right, so that's our recap. You guys wake up the following morning.
Yaikzal's got to be careful or she might get Julius Caesared.
I'm actually very careful that there's no uprising.
Yeah, no, she's quite good to them.
No, I'm...
We got a long rest?
Yes, you guys have had a long rest.
You guys would come down to Berrian in the main hall. He has just picked up a piece of glass and he just finished casting some spells. And just like kind of wipe things up and you see books, he just puts them all like, he's like, there's probably going to be some changes around here.
Why?
We need more space and I have plans.
No. Berrian, why are you out of bed?
Hmm?
You need to be sleeping.
I did sleep.
Did you?
Yes, I did. He did.
Insight check.
Okay, roll.
You can't lie.
Are you still on the hit point?
You can't lie to.
What'd you get?
Just hang on. 42.
Okay.
Natural 20.
He's not lying. He did sleep.
For how long?
Enough to get a long rest. Like, he's not lying to you. He did take a rest. He seems determined. He seems...
Yeah, but you don't need a long rest. You need bed rest.
You're still on 1 hit point.
He seems determined. He seems to be devoting himself to a different direction, and you can see that he's looks like he's hurt and he's ignoring it.
As Berrian turns his focus to
But
his tower.
only you would notice that. No, like
Yeah.
you rolled a 42. That's where you're getting that like undertone of like, okay.
Yeah.
But you guys
He
are
just
set to meet
pats
the
your
king today, so
shoulder.
Berrian, with some assistance, will probably want to make his way to the tower.
That's where
To the tower, the palace.
Yeah.
Shining palace.
Alright, let's go talk to a king and get some money.
Yaikzal's.
Yaikzal, you wake up, stretching in bed, you sit up to... Still out. Yeah, got a little tuckered out the night before, for
Somehow,
who knows
from
why.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, who knows why he's so tired, but Big Red is passed out, snoring like a chainsaw beside you in bed.
She'll kiss him and get up out of bed and go downstairs. Just to like give him a little kiss before leaving.
He snorts for a moment, does not wake up at all. As you get up and go downstairs, stretching. As you can see, Mayakar.
Listen, don't look at me like that.
My apologies. It was the natural reaction.
Listen, I saved the city. I want to.
No, by all means, yes. I will go inform the neighbors not to make complaints.
That would be good. Yeah, thanks.
They were concerned about the earthquakes, you see.
What the?
I don't. That's crazy. She's like doing this. That's crazy. That's.
Mayakar laughs, seeming to enjoy her being a little uncomfortable. And she turns, see, Galed, I told you we do not need to worry about being quiet.
See, I have to see a king now. So this conversation before seeing a king. Great.
May the royal king enjoy your rosy countenance.
Middle finger, she's walking
Her
out.
and Gellet are just chuckling to each other as you flip them the bird as you head out of your
Drae
your
checks
bar.
his sundial. Where's Yaikzal? It's like 10 a.m.
I think she's at the bar.
Knock on the door as she just walks in.
Oh.
Yaikzal comes into the
Speak
tower.
of the devil.
Well, ready to head over?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making a quick stop.
You couldn't have done it
Where?
before I got here?
Yeah, we've literally just been sitting around.
Let me ask this to Isaac.
Yeah.
I could do it on the way. I want to go talk to a mason, like a construction.
Yeah, like you wouldn't have to go far from your
In a
tower to
run,
find a
like
mason.
somebody good and trustworthy.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to them.
Okay.
I'll say I'll be back by the time that she gets there.
By the time.
I would be up and talk to people, and then I'd go talk to them, and then.
Probably not before Yaikzal gets there.
Okay. So then I would talk to them on the way.
Okay,
Like
so you
somewhere in
guys,
the inner run or
you
whatever.
guys make a pit stop in the inner run to a mason shop.
Backstory, name of the shop, history, bloodline, what he's best at.
It's called the Cracked Chisel.
I'm just messing.
You head in. It is a larger shop. They seem to mix between construction and carving. As you can see, quite a few sculptures made out of marble and such in there. But you can also tell by the tools they have set up and a couple of the drawings they have out that they do masonry on homes and stuff like that. You come in to a middle-aged woman who seems to be manning the shop, as it were. Hello?
Hi.
How can I help you?
I'd like to hire someone for a job.
Well, you're in the right place. What sort of job is it?
Wonderful. And he pulls out a, you would think it would be like a roll, of like a diagram. He pulls out like multiple diagrams that he's like gone and made up. And he's like, well, this is what I think it would look like. You guys obviously make your annotations. That's fine. I've done most of the math, I think. He hands like an overdone like drafting.
Are you proficient with mason tools?
Not the masonry, but he would know enough about mathematics and stuff to like be able to like plan out the square footage. He'd be able to like look at the materials and be like, this is what I think would work.
Just see the eyebrows going up. An aspiring professional, I see.
A board, bed rest.
Right.
I'm
not familiar with your notation. Perhaps you could lay it out for me.
I give the book. I'm like, this is where I found it from. And then I give her another piece of paper that's like the legend.
So what do you looking
remember?
at?
So I think in my tower I have the basement floor. That's the workshop right now, right?
Yes.
So I remember the tower, the room below that we planned. That had the.
You mean around the outside?
Nope, not around the outside. The different one we made. That it was the 10 rooms with the center seating area. And
Oh
the staircase
yes,
to carry
and then
them
it
up.
would have stuff around it. Yeah.
Yeah, so we made that one. That's the one I'd like to buy. I do have like a second thing. I know the price of that. That one was 10,000. That floor to make.
Yeah.
I want this to be the second floor of the dungeon below.
Okay, you want to add another one below that?
For now I want to just do the 10 rooms around, and then I want to so like the floor that we made, I want to do that one for sure.
Yeah.
And then I have a special room I want to talk to her about.
Okay, she's looking. All right.
Okay.
So 18 rooms, a common area.
And then I
Right.
want to basically tell her, I'm like, I'd like a secret door on the first floor, like
Right.
in that basement area, that accesses into I had to think about it a little bit more. But for now, just I pull out my thing. A chest appears beside me.
All right.
How much?
Well, I'll have to come and take a look and take some measurements. I mean, we're digging. We're gonna have to make sure nothing collapses, obviously.
Okay.
So it'll be some work. Probably have to get some magic involved. Do you mind if you could tell your staff I'll come by sometime tomorrow and take some measurements?
Okay. I pull out a sack and give it to her. This is about 5,000. That should be a good retainer.
Excellent. Yes.
And then then the chest will disappear.
She seems unfazed by this. Just looks over, takes the money, takes your notes, starts like jotting some stuff, and you see her like crossing stuff out and like changing the notation and stuff. All right. Well, I'll take a quick look over this, and then I'll be by tomorrow.
When you come over tomorrow, let's have a quick conversation. I think I have a building expedition. If you have a couple of
A building expedition.
something, I'll have to explain it more. And
Yes,
I'll talk to you
please.
later.
Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow
He
then.
kind of walks out.
This whole time, Drae has been carefully inspecting the tools on display for cracks.
None of them are cracked, despite the name of the location.
What are you looking at?
Well, I don't know, it just feels like... I don't know if we should be doing business with a place with shoddy tools.
They don't look bad.
They don't look bad.
Dre, this
Said they're
establishment-
cracked.
This is a 4th generation establishment that's been in the Lochran for over 100 years.
Oh, 100 years, wow.
When it comes to humans, that's quite a while.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's go see the king.
Okay.
Well, if you trust them, it's your tower.
Okay. So, you guys make your way along the inner run until you can see the shining peaks of the palace. You can see the Storm Eyrie, the large stone structure that goes up beside it with the eyrie on top of it, although none of the griffins are flying about at the moment. The last you saw them was catching when she was thrown down by Thessakar. As you guys make your way over to the palace, head in, you notice the city is still hanging above in the sky. When you walked by, the portal to it was still there at the front gate of the city, so still very much hanging over Lochran. As you guys head into the palace, you guys come in. Yes, I do have a playlist specifically for palaces. So, you guys head in. The servants notice you immediately. Yes, they were expecting you. Please, if you could sit, I'll let the king know that you're here.
I'll stand.
We'll
Very
sit,
well.
thank you.
Berrian,
As they scurry off, another servant comes out and bows low. Any refreshments or anything I can bring you?
could I have some coffee, please?
Of course, yes.
Thank
How do
you.
you take it?
Just black is fine.
Very well. For anyone else?
Actually, do you have wine?
Of course, yes.
I'll get
It's
a glass of that.
10:50.
Red? White?
Red, please.
Any preference? Very well, I'll bring a suggestion. And Kea'Na's like, do you have orange juice? Of course, yes.
Like a cider.
Very well, yes. Hard or?
Hard as fuck.
Very hard. Yep.
All right, very well.
Yaikzal's like, puts
As
her
the
hand up
servant,
for a high five.
heads off and comes back with refreshments. They come back with your.
It's
Oh,
fine.
sorry.
No, it's fine.
What can I get for you?
Good with nothing.
Very well. Apologies, as they bow and head out of the room and come back with everybody's drinks, as well as some like snacks. There's some sandwiches and like cookies and stuff. As you guys are waiting for a while, it's a good like 20 minutes. You guys are in this drawing room before eventually the initial servant comes back. Yes, please follow me. The king will see you now.
Okay.
Drinks. Okay.
Walk into the room.
As they will be waiting for you on your return. So you guys follow
Alright.
after them. You can see the announcer has stepped back. They're expecting you, so he does no announcing as the doors open. And you guys see the king and queen on their throne. But besides just them, there are a number of other figures sitting up on chairs that have been added to the throne. There are 3 extra chairs that have been put up there. As you see a quite a young boy sitting in one of them, looks, I don't know, maybe 7 or so, like that, dressed in nice clothes, fighting with something on his sleeves. There is a familiar young girl as well, maybe 10 years old.
Oh, Berrian's gonna smile at her.
You guys rescued this girl once. This is Princess Matilda, who grins over at Berrian a little shyly as you guys come in. And then sitting next to the young boy and trying to stop him from fidgeting is a rather beautiful young woman. Long, raven black hair, looks to be maybe in her early 20s, somewhere around there, as the king's entire family is gathered.
Oh.
You guys come in, and you guys also see the prince, who you've met a number of times before, also somewhere in his 20s, sitting impassively as you guys come in as the king. Welcome. You guys come forward and bow before and kneel before the throne as normal.
We don't have to go up any stairs or anything, right?
No, the dais is for the king's family. So you guys kneel, rise, please. It is good to see you.
Yeah.
You as well?
Lochran thanks you for your efforts, especially in that final battle.
Yeah, welcome.
I understand it was dangerous.
Death number 2.
I was informed.
At least I didn't have to... Well, anyways.
Have you talked to Thessakar about...
Yes, he came and spoke with us. I understand that you requested one of our uses be used to take back whatever they would gain normally. I agree with your assertion. I would have appreciated being consulted on it, but...
That was me.
Yes, well, all's well that ends well.
Probably should have asked, yeah.
We actually thought to, as he looks over at Hestia as he says this, thought to ask your opinion. We've narrowed down a number of potential options to ask for, and considering you were instrumental in us having the choice, we thought perhaps you could have some say in it.
Yeah.
Knew of a number of areas, as she's the one who spent the most time over there. One, she suggested, was a automaton of some sort, a giant thing of metal that seemed to defend its own area. It gave her a dangerous feeling and would make a capable guard of our city gate if it could be controlled.
Okay.
Thessakar mentioned a vault that no one had been able to get into yet, that was sealed, rumored to contain much treasure, but again, no one has managed to get past its defenses. I personally was interested in a commune of sorts, a blessed group that may grant their blessing over any children born under their influence. As you know, the war has been hard on Lochran and on Tamara. And the last one approached us. We were given an offer.
Berrian narrows his eyes.
If we were to choose a particular tablet left out in a courtyard, just the tablet, nothing more, I was ensured it was quite useless, but we would be paid well in magic armaments if we chose that one.
I like the commune.
What's the blessing? How would it help the children?
I don't know the details of how it works, I just understand they can reduce the pain of childbirth as well as increase the odds of survival for everyone involved, even the midwife.
That would be good.
I don't know.
That's my vote.
I like a vault. Sounds fun.
I like the metal guy, that sounds cool.
Alright, glad we're all on the same page here.
As he looks over towards Lorelei, eyebrow goes up.
Do whatever you want.
Okay. Do you want to take a vote?
Well, I shall take your recommendations into consideration then, before I make the final choice.
Yeah. Berrian's gonna just kind of look at Drae and be like, I think with how many people that died, I think taking some stress off the mothers could be much wanted.
I guess. I don't know.
Well, I've taken your opinions. As it were, we should move on to the next order. Such heroic deeds should not go unrewarded, no?
No.
I'm glad you agree.
You laugh. I just hear you laugh.
We have thought it fitting, if you choose to accept, that you be awarded land and title for your deeds. Given the losses dealing with the strategist of theirs, there are a few positions that could use lordship and ladyship. They are further south from here. They have capable stewards, so your direct presence would not be needed, as I have been informed. They are under Duke Alexander. A large march to each of you. Near enough for visiting to not be too inconvenient. If you wish to become members of our nobility.
I'm down.
That.
That's the sound. That's the sound that plays when you get land. It's like the Zelda, like doo 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 doo. But if you get given land, it's.
So then, we would be.
I mean, Duke Alexander sounds like a pretty nice guy. I don't know. Something about him just seems pretty great.
I'm in.
Out of character. Duke Alexander would be the one who owns our land?
You would have a march within his duchy, yes.
So we would be considered nobility?
Yes.
It's what you wanted.
I'd appreciate that.
Well, as he stands up and draws a rapier from his waist.
I knew it!
As he steps a step down and goes to those at the left of you. Yaikzal, please approach.
She'll approach.
Kneel.
She'll kneel.
You kneel down in front of him, and he motions you to drop your head as he brings the flat of the blade on one shoulder and then over to the other. I name you Marquess of our kingdom. You have first pick of which holding you desire. There is the March of Montserrat, that of Gustella, that of Mirandola, Celestia, or Fire.
Yeah.
I know what none of. She's like, respectfully, I don't know what any of that means.
Those are the names
Oh,
of the holdings. You may choose one as your own.
Celestia.
Very well. I name you Marquess of Celestia.
Thank you.
Stand, Lady Yaikzal, as he brings the sword back up. Looks over to the right. Drae, approach.
Steps up.
Kneel.
Kneels.
Motions you to lower your head and brings the sword to either shoulder. I name you Marquis of Temeria. 4 still remain. Montserrat, Gustala, Mirandola, or Fire.
I like Mirandola.
Then I name you Marquis of Mirandola. Rise. As you step up and step back, him lifting the sword again, looks over. Berrian, approach.
I shuffle up.
Kneel.
Misty steps into a kneel.
As your form flashes and you appear kneeling before the
I'm
king.
not well.
Then I shall be brief. As the sword comes down, I name you Marquis of Temeria. 3 still remain.
Do I know anything about these? From
No, not in
reading,
particular.
or
No.
nothing about like what their holdings would be or anything like that.
He's picked 5 holdings of fairly similar size inside of a fairly close area. You're within the same duchy, even on the same border of the duchy.
Okay. What are the ones that are left?
You took which one, Alex?
Mirandola.
Mirandola. So there is Montserrat,
Yeah.
Gistala, and Faya.
I'll take fire.
Faya.
Fire, sure.
Fire.
I name you Marquis of Fire. Rise.
Alright.
As he reaches down and helps you to your feet by your elbow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lorelei,
Don't want anything from you.
approach.
She doesn't.
Well, I won't force it on you. Turns over Kea'Na. As she steps forward. Approach. Yes, kneel. As she kneels down in front of him. Well, I name you Marquess of Temeria. 3 still remain. Can I have Montserrat? Of course. Comes down. I name you Marquess of Montserrat.
My king.
Rise. Yes, Berrian.
Just a word afterwards.
Of course. As he turns, if you're not interested in title, perhaps there's something else I can offer you as a reward. Should not go unrewarded. You have given great service. It would not befit me as a king.
I have plan for the Warren.
Speak
I
freely.
want to build something there. Something permanent.
What are you looking to build?
School.
A school in the Warren. And are you planning on staffing it?
Eventually.
As he turns and looks towards Hestia behind him, and she looks over from the window that has been capturing her attention. I can discuss this with her. I'm sure we can come to a arrangement for it. As her eyes lock on to Lorelei's.
Narrow a little bit, but she nods.
Very well. As the king steps back and sits back on his throne. Well, those are the formalities out of the way. Was there anything you wished from me, since you are in my audience?
Just start looking back and forth.
I want to strengthen the city and make it so that this type of thing couldn't happen again.
If you have some method, I would not bar you.
I have some ideas, but it's going to require money to research things.
Well, perhaps I will put you in touch with our court wizard.
Bran flashes into his head.
It is who he is speaking of.
Okay. All right.
Any other? This is prime time for Yaikzal, who's looking for permission to build a house.
I thought I was just buying it.
You need permission from the king to buy land in the Inner Run.
Well, I was. Now that we're not fighting for our lives every day, looking to get a house in the Inner Run.
Of course. You have my leave to purchase any of the available properties. And if you wish, you may demolish one and build a new on it if you wish as well.
I want some space. Don't know what I want to do with it yet.
Well, you have my leave as well to purchase any of the available plots.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. One last thing.
Turns
Not
into Hogwarts.
for Not for the group of you. Berrian, I understood you wished an audience with me after, so... The rest of you are dismissed. Thank you again for your contribution to Alokran and to the Empire.
You're welcome.
As you guys bow and back out of the chamber. As Berrian, you're left alone in there. What's this? As Berrian, you're left before the king and his family.
I'm gonna... How much time do you have?
Well, today I could spare a further half hour.
Alright. Can I have a chair and a writing desk? Or do you have somewhere
as
we
his
can-
eyes flash up and you hear the door open as you guys watch a servant go out past you. And the king waits. While they're off doing that and the door closed, the king turns to you. Perhaps before that is retrieved, I can move to my next item. If you two could please go upstairs.
Fuck.
We're all the saviors here, bitch.
Well, I haven't been fucked yet, so...
Jeez. Berrian, I understand you are unattached.
To, married?
Yes.
Correct.
I wished to offer you the opportunity to ask the hand of my daughter. As he motions towards the young woman beside him, the one in her 20s or so. This is Princess Charisse, my first daughter.
Berrian's gonna look at her and bow.
You do not need to make any such decision now.
Very gracious, my lord. If I was to do something like this, would I be able to spend some time to get to know your daughter?
Of course.
I look at her, I'm like, I die frequently. I can be obtuse. I'm occasionally rude and insensitive. I can be funny sometimes. I believe I'm a loyal person. What are your thoughts?
She looks a little taken aback at your forwardness with that as she pulls back slightly. There's like a hitching of breath before she straightens. Perhaps we could arrange a walk sometime through the castle grounds and...
There we go. See?
As a servant comes in with a desk and another one carrying a seat, as they set it down before you, a third comes in with writing implements that they sent down on it.
Berrian's gonna smile about her and like, you're smart. You don't just jump into things, and I would love to go on a walk with you.
Perchance this weekend?
He timing the date with his bed rest and having to fight a Raoul Guizard. Yeah, yes, it should be fine.
As Hestia turns, perhaps you give him more time to rest. Of course, yes, I don't mean to. When you're well,
Sure.
I'll send for you.
Okay. All right. And when the desk comes up, you see his attention. He smiles at her quick, and then he like pulls out a notebook and gets to business.
Okay, what are you
And
writing?
I'm going to start and be like, I'm coming from where I don't know what you know. What is your grasp? And he's going to lay out like 3 or 4 different magical principles.
The king looks over them. I'm familiar with them.
Okay. I want to build something called... I don't think it's ever been done, but I'd like to build something called a Forbiddance.
I understand that is something granted by the gods to clerics on occasion.
So this wouldn't be a cleric thing. Think of it more like a gigantic dimensional anchor. It would be a rune of a significant size. I haven't fully devised what type of materials and that type of thing, or if it's even possible. And I kind of lay out like Mordekainen's sanctum, and how like basically what I'd be trying to do is amplify it, so that something like planar jank like what they were doing and stuff like that couldn't affect the city.
Make me an Arcana check.
It's just an idea at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well roll the d20.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot. Natural 20.
Oh wow! Plus a lot.
So you have the idea. It would maybe be feasible to like permanency across the city. A bunch of such things would provide it much more protection than it currently has. Would also make some difficulties for people using like casual magic in the city, even when they'd normally be allowed to. You're fairly certain with the forces at play here that it would be a trifling matter or arbitrary to just ignore them completely.
Okay. Is there a different way, or maybe something like a spin on the spell, where there's a rune or some type of protection that I could do that would just to stop like planar ripping or something like that?
Yeah, like it could help with a lot of things. I'm just saying with arbitrary in particular.
Okay, so
that's
then
a bit outside your ken.
Maybe I won't be able to. And after my thing, I'll be like, maybe I can't stop a god, but we could stop a lot of things. For example, intrusion. We could stop people from just being able to pop in and do whatever they want, take whatever they want.
There is some merit to allowing the use of transportation magic within the city. It is also an area of deep discomfort for any city. I mean, one need not read very ancient history books to hear about the use of things like gate in the war against the Sands.
We could build areas of exclusion where you deem it, call it whatever you want to call it. You can use these type of interplanar magics in these areas. You can't in these areas.
I will take your notes and I will consult with them.
Yeah, it's an idea. I've been thinking about this type of thing, and it is far beyond the resources that I have. I don't even know if magically it's possible, but if I had resources, other wisdom and knowledge of people to lean on, I think it's something that we could do for the better of Alokran.
Well, Alokran is blessed to have citizens like you who keep it so high in their mind. I shall take your notes. I will consult with my advisors.
Do you mind if I ask your daughter one more question?
As he motions a hand for you to go ahead, and her head turns towards you.
Do you have any areas of study?
I have a broad education.
Do you already magical?
Not in any sense to brag about.
That there's nothing to brag. There's nothing about it. That's fine. Well, if you're keen and you like to learn, I'd like to teach you something if you ever like to learn.
Your offer is graciously received.
Okay.
She gives a little head bow towards you.
All right.
Thank you, Berrian.
Thank you.
You are dismissed.
I will get up and...
You may take leave of the bowing, given your condition.
Thank you. As he's like quarter... Stands back up.
Give a quarter bow. As you head out, I'm going to go grab the rest of the gang.
Okay, we use the washroom.
Oh no, there's going to be nobody. Brody, go in and take the stream.
We'll be back in 1 second. I just have to use the washroom.
Come on down.
Hey, Brad. How you doing, man?
Good.
That'd be awkwardly dancing in the middle of the scene.
See, it's good.
You could just tell us you hate us.
Oh, wow. Somebody's bringing out their drama career.
Fine.
Okay, I missed some chats. Hive Tyrant said, I guess she's never heard of the Occupational Health and Safety Act, where it clearly states an employee has the right to refuse any work that may result in injury or death. That does not apply for gladiators. They are literal slaves.
I literally bought them.
And all that screaming, not Yaikzal not being beaten, we promise. Oh, no, they'd be in trouble if they tried to beat up Yaikzal. She could take a gang of 15 level 1s.
She could have them all go at once, and she would still win.
It will be more difficult as they level up, though. Hive Tyrant's still butchering Yaikzal's name. Hard as a Savior, a cheeseburger. Doesn't the title come with land? Yes. So the title that they would be getting is a Marquess, is a March.
Did you
It
not
comes
see
with a
my
March.
bees chugger?
Marquis.
And then, Yondu says, what did I walk into? Y'all weren't there. Yeah, we had everybody out of the room except Danny, because we were doing some one-on-one stuff.
Damn it,
And then
Yondu, I was
to
going to ask
get
you about the
everybody.
secret after.
I went to get everybody, and Danny went to the washroom, so that you came at just the right moment to just be staring at an empty screen.
So when you guys come back,
I'll check that out, Hive Tyrant.
Berrian will come out of the room.
And your drinks were waiting for you,
long?
by the way.
How long would it have been?
Like a good
10.
half hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
sure.
would have left.
Jesus.
But
What the fuck's going on there?
No, like you would still be there.
No, if it's half an hour, yeah.
Our drinks are coming.
Yeah. But like I could be
It's
doing
rich
things.
person, like, free drinks.
I'll finish this slime glass.
Berrian comes out, but you notice that Berrian is translucent and has like kind of a dull glow of a ruby on his chest, but he's incorporeal.
What the fuck did they do?
Are you dead again?
No, but I've been given an opportunity to leave my body, and he's going to set a small chest that
It's
was
down inside
incorporeal
of this.
onto the table in front of you, and he's like, gives this to Sasha, and he's going to hand each of you a diamond, and then he's going to disappear.
I don't remember what he said
fuck?
to give to Sasha.
A
I said
diamond?
to keep it.
No, there's a chest he said give to Sasha,
This whole...
and he gives you each a diamond. When you hold the diamond, it plays a memory from Berrian of him saying, I appreciate you very much, and when in need, call upon this power.
Is he just gone? Did you just lose your
You
brother?
did not just leave me! He
I'm kidding, that didn't happen.
shouts to the empty space.
That didn't happen.
The fuck?
Berrian hobbles out. Alright.
I stab Berrian.
Also, Yondu says, okay, it was some game sidebar shit. Got you. And he says, hi, I'm at work lurking a bit, but I'm here. I love you,
Hi.
friends. We love you, Yondu.
I love you.
Hi!
So yeah, your brother makes his way out, not doing the same bow and backing out that you guys normally have to do. So he walks
I grab him.
slowly.
Stab him for his fucking throat.
It'll be 600 damage.
I have 1 health still.
Yep.
I will die again.
Serves you right.
Alright.
Oh wait, oh no,
What
that
took-
that
what
that
took
didn't
that
happen.
long?
You
Keeping secrets from us?
know what's going on?
No, I showed him my... How bored do you want to be?
Super bored.
Okay,
Okay.
he pulls out the other copy of the notes that he gave to the king.
Pulls out like 15 pages of
Yaikzal
notes.
is walking away. Never mind. Sorry I asked.
Five Tyrants is desk number 3.
It's called a dimensional anchor. Don't you want to hear about it?
No.
Oh, great. Why don't we walk fast? That's fine. I'll walk by myself.
Because he's not in a position to be walking fast.
Shuffle, shuffle. They call this dance move the geriatric shuffle.
Insight check on Berrian.
Okay.
Roll? Who's doing it?
Lorelei. Just like quietly while the other two are interrogating you. Oh fuck. 19.
You get that he is not telling you everything. He's telling you half-truths.
Not lying, but there's something more.
Lying through omission.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys get out into the courtyard, somebody approaches. A chariot has been prepared.
Oh.
Chariot.
motion over.
Oh, fuck
It's
yeah!
it's a carriage.
Thanks. I
I'll walk.
mostly have a body.
As the coachman comes and helps you into the carriage.
I
and
will
lets you down.
also walk.
It seems to have mostly been prepared for Berrian in his current state.
Yeah, Yaikzal's like looking at it like grossed out. And
Nice
like,
horses, though. Like,
Berrian puts
big
Wait,
black
can I-
draft horses.
Can I pet them?
Yes. Yeah. You can come up. They
Yaikzal
have
is
blinders
petting
on.
the
You
horses.
pet. They are massive. Like
Oh, my
your
buddies.
head is up to their shoulder as you're petting these horses, and the coachman is watching a little nervously as this scarred up dragonborn is petting their horse.
Oh, my buddies.
You see, they like carrots.
As he climbs up.
I
Waits till you're
put
done.
2 gold in his hand. Thank you.
Thank you, Lordship. As he turns to the horses and will set them
Oh,
riding.
yeah.
We're nobility now.
Drae like leans back, puts his head in his hand, and just enjoys the pampering.
Oh, Dre's in the thing with me.
Yeah, he hopped right
Did
in.
Kea'Na and Lorelei come?
Kea'Na would have gone for the walk.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Lorelei's walking.
Lorelei, Yaikzal, and Kea'Na are walking. Okay.
I like to think Yaikzal's face went from disgust from the carriage to horses.
Yeah. You're like, they're so big.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah. As you got your fill of horse pets there, they had soft fur. All of their manes were also like done in braids as well, coming down. Very well kept beasts.
Oh, so cute.
As that will take you guys straight back to the tower as the rest of you are walking together, and Kea'Na's just kind of skipping along, ADHD, like running to everything that catches her interest as she goes. Yeah,
Stay here.
I am here.
Alright.
But look, there's a cool box. There might be something in it. She like runs over.
Probably someone else's.
It's
Kea'Na.
sealed.
Do you want to try this new amulet I got?
What's it do?
Cats like me. We could have some cat.
I like you and I like cats.
I like cats.
They'll go into an alleyway.
Some of them.
Find
You look around. Go ahead and roll me an animal handling check with advantage.
first tiny dice.
Oh yes.
Tiny dice for
fit in her
tiny
nails.
What check?
Animal handling with advantage.
I don't know if I can explain how minuscule these dice are.
I'm gonna put it to the camera.
Hold on. Can you, when you're done that, can you just take a handful of tiny dice and roll them down my tower?
Dan, we're on straight.
I know, but
22.
it's...
22. As you guys see
Just ask that of
lounging
someone
on the roof
stream.
of the alley, like in the sun, there is a kind of mean-looking tomcat.
Wait.
Stretches as you start like calling to it, and then like hops up, climbs down the wall, and like comes up to your leg and is like sniffing your leg a bit before he starts rubbing along your boot.
They're tiny.
They're so small.
Compared.
Yeah.
Tower.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Teeny tiny little
Just the
dice.
smallest little dice ever.
Okay,
as
Rune,
this
give it
tomcat is just brushing against your boot and like weaving in and out of your
Just give it a
legs.
big all of them.
Roll the many dice. In the tower.
Hi, Kit Kat. He's just petting the. Can we continue?
Roll all them in.
As you guys see at the mouth of the alley, another like black cat like padding over, seeming to be drawn by the purring of this cat. Pads right up to Yaikzal.
Very dark.
It's very satisfying.
They're so cute. She's like just
Starts
sitting there.
headbutting you.
I need a million mini dice now.
Yeah, as you will, there'll be a total of 5 cats by the end of it, just swarming Yaikzal and like climbing up onto you and like sitting on your shoulder and just purring away. They're not the cleanest, being street cats.
She's like holding one like a baby.
She just like Lorelei starts just like giving them little head scratches.
Make me an animal handling check.
We'll see if they like it at all. Well, it's a 24.
Okay, yeah, they're mostly interested in Yaikzal and like brushing against her, especially the closer to the avenue they get. But they like purr into your pets.
You wouldn't
push
like the
into
day
them.
where I grew up. It's adorable.
Aren't they the cutest? Kea'Na, look, and she'll pick one up like under the.
Oh, look how long he is! She's like poaching its belly, like. Sorry. Pets its head.
Look, that one's pregnant.
This is way better than carriage.
As you guys are mostly Yaikzal just being swarmed by stray cats at this point. Yaikzal lays down and just kind of gets buried in like 5 of them laying on top of her. Just
There's just a smile. Aw, so
Alright,
cute.
we're lying down on the street now. That's just...
Okay, we could go.
People already think we're below them.
Joke's on them. I'm a lady. She'll put the cat off her chest on the ground.
Sure are.
A homeless man walks around the corner. What are you doing, Mr.
This is the inner run. There would
Tompkins,
not be any homeless men.
It'd be funny though.
It
Okay,
would,
we
yeah.
can go now.
There's a lot of stray cats in the inner run.
As you guys head back to the
The
tower.
sum total has
Or
all...
where are you guys going?
We've all found Yaikzal.
Well, the wall and getting through the gate is not incredibly difficult for a cat as compared to a human who the guards will actually stop.
Yars.
Okay, tower for now.
Okay, so you guys arrive at Berrian's tower and can head on in. I imagine Lorelei will chase Berrian straight to bed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get-
I actually needed to talk to him.
Oh. Okay.
You're not helping.
All right.
It's nothing. Well,
What's up, Wednesday?
shit.
To your office.
Sure.
He looks up. Well, takes her hand. Dimension door.
What the? What?
Do you think I'm walking up 4 flights of stairs?
Wait, can you actually do that in your tower?
Oh,
You
I
can't.
Good point. Fly.
Okay. She's like, fuck. Like trying to get used to this, like slamming you into the
Be
wall
careful.
occasionally. Getting used to this flying.
Eventually, she's just bad. I'm just like, just put your hands on my shoulder. And
Why? I could have walked. As you guys float slower than if you had been walking up the tower. She's like, ah! Anytime you guys get too fast.
stretch down. All right, I'm at like my study up there.
So I'm
Alright.
not really sure what to call her, but the house slut
Yes.
came to me,
Yes.
and she said she wanted me to get something for the tower, and I thought I'd better ask you because it's going to involve hiring some people.
Okay.
She wanted me to hire 4 workers and get a pelican.
Oh.
Something about walks. Said you were real keen on him and she wanted to come along.
Oh God. Well, at least she's motivated. It's called a palanquin.
Sure, hey.
I'm gonna like show her a.
No, I know what it is.
Okay.
I just thought I should probably get your leave before I did it. I could do it with my money, but it's not for me.
No,
And
we don't need a full-time staff.
I don't think the guards would be keen on it.
No. Is this something
Most
in
of
the
your
city that
students
I
are
could
pretty
hire?
wiry. I mean the city has like carriages that people can hire to go around it. But no, it's not a like palanquin service is not a common thing.
Put out an ad.
I mean, I can get the people for it, no problem.
Just like test the waters and see if it's something somebody'd be willing to be paid about. And like, what does a laborer make these days?
Well,
Like per day?
let me go look at my table because this is something
Right.
she would know off the top of her head. The 5 silver or so. Most of them for a month. I mean, you could get somebody for 12 gold a month,
12 gold a month?
right?
Like 5 silver a day?
Sure.
12 gold. So that would be 4. What, we'd need 2 people?
You need 4 people.
So that'd be what?
I mean, you could feasibly do it with 2 people. She's not that heavy. If you got a light pelican and 2 strong people, you could do it for 12 gold a month. It'd be
I'm thinking just a chair with like
yeah. You could absolutely do something like that for 2 people.
24 gold a month?
Yeah.
One really strong person.
She could probably haggle them down a bit too. Like it's pretty safe.
Yeah, see
work.
if you can get two people for
Sure.
you know, and like,
How often do you think they're going to be running about, anyways?
I don't know, like I'm sure there's some lazy fucks who'd want to walk around and just get paid to do nothing. And when they're not walking her around, get them to clean or something, chop wood.
Sure. Hey, I could do that.
Okay.
All right, I'll poke about, see if I can get us a deal. And,
Well, this
and
doesn't.
find a
I don't
chair.
know if I. Like, I feel as awkward as you do. Just so.
Oh, that's good. At least
we're on
there's
the
two
same
of us.
page.
Aye.
But like, do you see what? Like, I'm
Glad
kind
you
of caught
said it.
between like a rock. Like, she's an implacable force of sexual frustration.
Sweetheart, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know that you're the best at dealing with lady folk. I've been around you and your brother, and if you're anything like you're both a little inexperienced in the area. For 100 fucking years old, you'd think you'd be a little better at. Anyways,
Wednesday,
aye.
you're great.
Thanks. Listen, I know I work for you, but I'm shagging your brother, so I figured I could get away with a little more
Yeah,
freeness of it.
I might be talking to you in the next couple of days.
That's a weird segue.
I'm gonna show
Makes
her
me
a
real
picture, a
nervous.
minor illusion of the king's daughter. Do you know who this is?
That's Charisse, right? The princess.
Okay, great. So she is well known. Okay, all right. All right, thank you.
Why?
Add her to the pile.
No, I'd never met her before. So
Oh,
I
you got
wasn't-
to meet her,
Well, we went to the king.
right? I didn't expect her to be there.
His whole family was there.
Oh, that's something special. I mean,
Daughter, son,
she's a beauty.
Hestia, Cherie, all of them.
Aye. I know a lot of people pining after her and the older boy, Pericles II. But not to my
I have a
taste.
question.
Aye.
The king has a harem.
Sure, aye.
Is that a normal thing?
I mean, his father had one, if that's what you're asking. I mean, he's the king, he kind of decides what's normal, doesn't he?
So he has like a proper wife, like Hestia.
Aye.
And then he has a bunch of wives because he likes them?
Concubines,
or-
I guess.
Well,
From what I understand, he's got women from all over.
are some of them for lust and some of them are for power and some of them are for
I'm not the
friends?
king, I don't know.
No, but
I'm
I'm
not
just...
a concubine either.
I'm
Why do you
not-
think I'm going to have some expertise on
No,
it?
because you know more about
Just
nobility.
because I'm getting some from your brother doesn't mean I know everything about everybody else's relationships.
Wednesday, okay, I'm not saying that
He's
you're...
bringing that up.
I'm just saying he gave us land.
You're landed?
Yeah, we're lords now.
That's exciting.
Yeah, but I don't...
Drae didn't fucking Drae! And she starts stomping down the stairs. Drae, what the fuck? You didn't tell you. She's shouting down the stairs.
I'm like, Barry's just
Is that
like,
important?
Sasha,
Sasha is not
I'm
there.
sending.
Oh, okay.
We need to talk. It's important. I'm not dead or hurt. Don't know fucking anything and need advice.
I think that's 26.
That's 24.
And need.
As you send the sending spell, let's see how busy Sasha is. I can be by sometime this afternoon.
Okay.
Hang on till then. As
Okay.
you send that out, the rest of you are gathered. As you guys see Drae getting in here, what's this important? If I marry you, I get to be a lady now.
It's just like kind of goes. Is that Am I supposed to?
Her face reddens and she's like,
I don't have.
I got cleaning to, and what? Sorry, she runs off.
What?
I think she just said she wanted to be your wife.
No, she said if she married me, not. I've made this mistake before.
I mean, don't
assume
do
nothing.
it soon, but
Don't do it. Well, should I do it soon?
no. Guess
Why
what?
not?
Because we just saved the world, have some more bonding time.
But this is she's never gonna I'm never gonna be more impressive than right now.
She doesn't like you because you're impressive. She likes you because you're you.
You don't know anything.
Okay. Alright.
I mean, you're sleeping with an ogre.
Yeah. And
Oh, she's still walking.
Well, word gets around.
of what? What?
Last night.
It's like she does this. How did word get around so fast?
I have people in the streets.
He literally has people who patrol that area. I'm picturing the one, like, I told you it was noisy. Is the other one coming, like,
I think Big Red's up to more.
think they're being robbed?
They even.
I don't know, it's loud. And then they're like, yeah! They're like, oh, never mind. Nope. Marching away from there. Just a moanly, like, not getting robbed.
The shutters were open. We thought they were
Yeah,
getting
someone's
robbed.
like climbing up the window. I'll get.
Oh.
Nope.
Uh,
Berrian, as you leave the room, Lorelei is leading outside. Dead. You love me.
Okay.
Yeah, and she'll just sort of like drag him if need be to his bedroom.
okay.
Shuffle, geriatric shuffle.
Oh my god. So are you gonna tell me what you're leaving out
When?
with the king?
Oh, I thought you meant which time I didn't tell you something.
Well, I let most of it go.
Oh, I mean, not just which time, but, like, there's been a few.
Mm-hmm. I'm aware.
Tomorrow.
Alright.
I know it beats your brain, but
Well, I'm leaving tonight, so...
Where are you going?
Ari needs to talk. Is that done? Well, like, he's taken off at some point.
I'm
Kea'Na
just
with you.
getting music going, that's why I'm making
Oh,
a face.
I'm
It has
like,
nothing
what
to
did
do
I
with
do
you.
wrong?
Nothing to do with you.
Take Kea'Na with you.
That's the plan.
Alright. Where are you going to be?
Just a little bit northeast, southwest.
North.
North of here.
Oh no, east. Sorry.
East of here.
What's like the place?
Here's a tower.
It's a bit.
Like, you'd probably know
it's a bit past
of it.
November.
I guess I would know of it, hey?
Like,
she has her circles.
He's probably decently knowledgeable about...
She's
Yeah, in the area.
she's fairly quiet.
But she's Arcanum, though. I would...
She is, but they don't freely share everybody's
Okay.
like location unless you've got an
They
agreement.
don't have,
with
like, a phone book?
them. No, they do actually. Yeah, they have a sending list and people who can supply that information, but it's not just like left out.
Okay.
Like, that's adorable.
I would...
Oh, yes!
I would
so
get the...
Gertrude.
I would get the directions that, are...
Yeah, just travel east along the road and
It's not dangerous.
How far?
About
3 days.
3 days.
Okay. And Berrian has the math now, looks at Lorelei, looks at the average person, knows the average travel speed. He's like, got it. Alright. Okay.
What?
He lays down. Is Darling in the room?
No.
Oh. Gets into bed.
What are you scheming?
Nothing, I can get a quick one in here before she comes back.
Should I leave?
No, like a nap. A nap, Lorelei.
All
I
right.
can sleep.
Right, yeah, it's just the way you phrase that.
You see a, like, different condiments and, like, cream and
Sure
and like
I shouldn't
a
leave?
and like a bowl of fruit beside the bed.
It's disgusting.
It started off as like a fuck you, and it became
The fuck you.
like I did it mostly to piss her off, but now she likes it.
Yeah, of course she does. She likes everything.
Okay, I'm gonna sleep.
Uh-huh.
As you lay
I
down
cast
into your
sleep on my 1 hit point self.
bed. Out you go. It doesn't work because you're an elf, but
No, I don't. I
you
forgot
pass
about
out just as fast. Anyways, you are tired. Like you are
That was a
hurting
long
and
day.
tired.
And Lorelei's just gonna grab like one of the bowls of like random creamy substances. This doesn't taste good on skin.
Walks out with
Just
it.
walks out with it.
It's like a
With
vanilla,
no
It's
explanation.
like a vanilla pudding.
Yeah. It's like, don't do this one.
Barry just raised an eyebrow.
Berrian's fast asleep already. As you head down, is anybody getting up to anything else with the remainder of the day?
To Sasha when she comes over eventually.
Okay, you're going to the bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want a drink.
Go to the bar?
Wednesday, can I leave? Or like, do we have to talk about stuff?
Well, are you taking a guard with you? Where are you going? How long are you going to be gone? When are you going to be back? What route are you taking? Are you going to be watching your corners as you go? Not going into any alleyways, are you? You best not be. You know, I think you need 2 guards. Oh, you want to go somewhere private? Make it 3. No, they won't tell anybody. Don't worry.
Do you want to come?
I got lots to do.
Yeah,
I'll be alright.
You like. You don't have to do anything at all.
You could come share a drink with us.
Sure, I could pull it off.
Yeah, like literally, what is he gonna do?
I mean, aren't you?
But it's not.
I
was
didn't
gonna
give her
make
duties.
lunch, but
I like lunch.
well, I mean for the tower.
So just to
Totally.
clarify,
I got some stuff. I'll just tell the boys to grab something out of the cellar.
I just want to
What?
clarify something quick. Wednesday has a very loose responsibilities.
Yeah.
Wednesday does a bunch of shit because she likes to.
Yeah.
She actually has to do, like, she could come and she could do her whole day's work in an hour.
Oh yeah.
It's mostly
the
delegation.
stuff she actually has to do, because she used to be splitting her time between the two of them.
Yeah.
And then when the not stop being a thing, she's just been there full time since and has found things to do.
She just makes work for herself.
Come on, come hang out.
Alright, let me tell the guards. Boys, I won't be making lunch. They'll just go, what?
Suck it up.
Sorry. Hey,
Sorry.
just grab some bread from the cellar and some cheese, and the soup's cold, but it's fine if you want it. I'm like, alright. Thanks, Wednesday.
Insight check.
Sure.
Great caretaker, well-fed guards,
How dare he
happy
say
guards,
hey thanks?
posh guard position.
3.
You're not sure. There might have been something a little more to that glance at the end.
I just noticed it. Like,
Daggers in the dark,
just take
motherfucker.
note. Does he have a name? Do you have a full like?
I have names for a few of the guards. I think I left it up to Dan for the rest of
Where's
them.
my enemies?
This guy's name is
My-
This guy's name is Steelyog.
Who the fuck
Earl.
is Ryan? Why do I have the name Ryan written
Alex. That one's name is Steelyog. Earl.
down? Steel Young.
Okay, so then this
Earl.
is one of the just first level guards then, not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the-
Steelyog Earl. He's
Okay.
yeah.
I really miss Ryan being on that list with a question mark.
I don't go to the bar, so they're doing their bar thing, and then I'm just waiting for Sasha when she gets there eventually.
All right. Noted.
I'm not allowed to go to the bar.
Also noted.
I think does Lorelei stay back from the bar? Or does she
Lorelei
go?
is gonna run and find Kea'Na. Make preparations for.
Kea'Na would be around, and she's like bounced like, going to the bar, going to the bar. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah?
Are you packed
For what?
for our road trip
To the bar?
to Artie's Tower?
Oh! Yeah, I'm hacked. I got everything I need. I can always find food.
I packed double the like rations required, just in case. How long does it take to set a place? Do I even have like a temple-y place to maybe set as like back home?
You don't currently. You could set it at the Temple of Light.
Okay.
There's not like a proper place of worship for your god there, but you could designate that temple as a return point,
Okay.
unless it says specifically it has to be a temple to your god.
It has to be a temple. You have to have a temple or a shrine, I believe.
Word of recall. A previously designated sanctuary.
Yeah, so it could be that temple.
A location such as a temple dedicated or strongly linked to your deity.
Yeah, it's linked enough. He's part of that alliance of gods.
This isn't betrayal too near. I'm working on it. And she'll, like, just in case, as an emergency GTFO.
Okay.
Need to post that.
So yeah, you can cast the spell to set your word of recall there. I think you have to cast it to set it. Do you? I don't know. It's not Morrowind.
I don't think you do.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything about it.
That was one
Love
of my
the D&D
favorite
wiki.
spells in Morrowind. Was the
Very
mark
slow.
and recall spells were
That's good.
so good.
Click word. Because the spell.
All right. So you stop by there. Yaikzal or Kea'Na.
Yeah, you must
kinda
designate a sanctuary by casting the spell.
Oh,
Okay.
never mind.
So
You do have to cast
she's
it.
used a 6th level spell.
Kea'Na kind of like moping behind you, like, oh.
What's the matter?
I wanted to go to the bar because people were going for drinks, and we haven't all gone in like a while. We only go to the bed and bore.
Want to stop at the bar before we go?
Yeah.
Or-
We stopped at your thing.
I mean, that's fair. It's...
Yay! As she sprints off, like just vanishes into the streets,
Sort
running
of
towards
like-
Bar Street.
grins after her, like amused.
Yaikzal, you'd be the first one to get back to your bar, I think. Or are you going with everybody?
I think if Drae left at the same time,
Yeah.
Okay.
because I think she left with them.
So you, Drae, and Wednesday arrive there first. You can hear a bit of a commotion inside as you come in. It sounds like
What's going on?
Gelid's voice, and she seems a little flustered inside. Gelid's normally pretty quiet, like speaking fast and flustered as you guys step in, and can see Gelid pushed back against the counter, looking like she's confronting an enemy, talking much more than usual, much faster. Mayakar grinning off to the side, and leaning in too close for comfort to her darling, who is like nose almost touching Gelid, speaking
there!
quietly.
Oh, jeez.
How are you everywhere?
Looks over. Oh my god, you guys are
I
here.
don't think we can understand her. Well, she speaks common now.
Nope.
I don't know what you're saying. And I don't think you know what I'm saying.
She comes over and starts like petting you.
I
Like,
better.
I would have
I know who you are.
What, Danny?
I would have given one of the apprentices basically given her the right to ask one of the apprentices to cast comprehend languages on herself.
Oh, well, it's not gonna help here.
No, I'm just saying she would have. Yeah, I guess. It would
I know who you are. I just can't.
As Gelid, she's asking you for drugs.
I have alcohol.
Gelid turns and says
Nah.
something in a not understandable language to her. She turns.
I shall go behind the bar and pull out like I don't know, a nice one.
Gelid looks at you with like a look like thank you, like a quiet thank you. She's gotten off of her to this.
Wine? And she'll pull a bottle of wine, looking at Darlene.
Darling grabs the bottle.
Here's one for us. She'll put down another one.
She's like trying to get the cork off and then like hands it back to you.
She manages to get it off. It is very good. It's one of our nice ones.
so weird.
As you guys go and sit down, Darling will follow you guys and sit in Yaikzal's lap.
This is
Can I
why you
sit
don't
with
feed
you?
them. Never
She'll-
go away.
She'll just leave it and grab her bottle.
Okay, you drink it. She waits till you're done and grabs it and drinks with you.
This is a thing now, I guess.
Yeah, enjoy.
Isn't she all over Berrian?
So over anyone will give her attention by the looks of it.
She probably recognized my name by now.
Oh yeah, she's watching you guys. She's interested in the conversation.
Well, we haven't.
Does she
had a-
understand comment?
You don't know.
We haven't had a drink.
Do you
in a
understand
while.
me?
I don't know what you did.
Maybe Maya Cart.
Just a little grin over at Drae.
Where's Maya Cart?
It's Gelid who is translating for you.
Can you help us?
I think Lorelei can
I'm
talk to her. Where's Lorelei?
have to?
If we don't have anyone else, I would appreciate. You don't have to get close.
She comes and sits at the table like adjacent to you guys.
So, what was that? Very curious.
She was rather excited that I was able to understand her. Was, well, I'm a little rusty, but waxing eloquent about rewarding me for my knowledge.
And she's like that
Hmm.
very often to anyone.
Well, I'm rather committed. As she looks over at Mayakar.
I am too, but cuddles are nice. I don't know. She put herself here.
Not used to such attention.
Oh. She awes. She's like. Oh.
Mayakar just puts a hand on her shoulder. Argelid is shy.
Oh. I.
Brushes Mayakar's hands off her shoulder. As you guys get some drinks, this door slams open. Hi!
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 This is a lot.
Hi!
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 Timothy.
Hi!
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 Timothy, give me a
I
whiskey.
can't hear you over the. Hi!
Hi!
So,
Drinks?
Lorelei wanted to stop at a place, and then I made her stop here because she stopped at a place, so we get to come and hang out for a little bit, but then we're going on an adventure.
An adventure!
An adventure.
Wow, that's crazy!
Mhm.
You guys are gonna be safe?
I guess so.
You
Wait,
It's
where?
Lorelei.
Where are you going?
You have to ask Lorelei. I didn't really pay attention.
You can tell me.
We're going to see. Oh, I probably shouldn't tell you.
Do you want
Because
a bottle?
Lorelei likes her secrets and stuff.
You want a
Do you know
bottle?
how much I had to bug her to tell me things?
A lot.
A lot.
You want a bottle of booze for the road?
Yeah.
Okay. I, looks down at Darling. I would get up. But she's perched.
You look pretty stuck.
Mm-hmm. You can grab whatever you want. from
Okay.
the
She
bar.
skips over and Timothy's looking up at her. She grabs a bottle off of the shelf. I don't know what this is, but it smells tasty.
Timothy, where's my whiskey?
What?
Oh my fucking god.
He's not a servant.
You're gonna have to come up. I can't hear you.
You have to ask him for things,
Well,
but
like,
not in a servant
Bottle
way.
is just gonna start floating off the shelf towards.
What the? No stealing.
Another one starts floating.
I-
I'm just gonna start like.
Boss!
Drae,
Tell him to do his job.
did you order it?
Yes.
Did he order it?
Order what?
Whiskey?
Oh, he's so soft-spoken I couldn't hear him.
Show you what soft-spoken son of
As
a
he
bitch.
pours the cup and sets it on the bar.
Son of a bitch.
Whiskey up! And puts the bottle back.
You guys need to get along.
You bring it here.
I'm a bartender, not a server.
Use your magic hand. You tried to take booze.
I don't feel like it.
As he sits down and looks away from you all.
Okay, what is your...
He
Why?
is terrible at his job.
He's okay. I like his
You-
work.
He's okay. That's what you say when you're not satisfied.
No one can be Purvis, but I like his work. I wouldn't keep him here if he wasn't good.
Still not looking, you just watch Timothy's like lip curling a little bit on either side. He is objectively a bad bartender.
She's roses. I mean, we're not even open hours, and you're not paying for that.
Not anymore.
I didn't want you to.
Well, I was going to, and now I'm not.
Okay. Are you gonna get your drink?
No.
She'll move Darling.
Huh? She like comfies in. I know it.
Okay, and she'll lift her up with her to go to the bar. Okay, your whiskey for you.
Come back with the
Thank you.
whiskey and sit down.
What great service.
Oh my god. You want some wine, Kea'Na?
Yeah.
Not too much.
As Big Red comes down and sits down at the table. He bothering you?
Drae?
Mm,
No.
okay.
What is with the men in my life? Can no one like each other?
I ask for so very little from people.
Where's my whiskey? Fuck you. Is he bothering you? Huh?
Not my fault. You surround yourself by antagonizing people.
You know by saying that you're putting yourself in that bracket.
Did not consider that when I said it.
Big Red, you want some wine?
No, I'm fine.
How was your sleep?
Long.
Yeah, I heard.
Fitful.
Guess what?
What?
We got land from the king today, and now we're lords.
Ah.
Yeah!
Oh.
Yeah!
Lord Yaikzal. Ah.
Lord,
Ah! Big hand comes out.
We're pretty cool now.
Nice.
Right.
Is somewhere nice?
No
I haven't seen
idea.
it yet. It says like it's called like Celestia. I like the name.
Oh,
Like it's. I liked it.
okay.
We'll have to go see it.
Yes.
Also, we're getting a house.
House. We
Yeah.
have, as he points up the stairs,
I would prefer to have our own place.
it's ours, yes.
Yes, but like a house for just us.
Oh. Okay. Whatever.
Perfect. You're
Well,
gonna.
we have mine and,
She just shakes her head. It is gross.
what?
You don't tidy it at all.
I'm never there!
It's also too small for
A
you.
little. Very
We'll
little.
get like a place that fits you, like the bar.
It is nice.
You'll love where it's gonna be.
Where?
The inner rung
Ugh.
will be so powerful.
Ugh.
We'll have so much
Snooty
space.
people.
But also we could show them that we're different because we're not gonna dress fancy ever in our lives.
No.
We'll be like a stain on them, and that's very.
Ah, yes. They don't want to come to dirty alleys. We bring dirty alleys to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I can spit on their sidewalk.
We get a dog, they can shit in their lawn.
Ah, big dog.
you know the best part, Big Red? As you guys turn around and see Berrian leaning against the wall in the corner of the room.
I swear to God.
Don't worry, Lorelei.
You okay?
I could cast a spell in your bedroom so Drae can't go in there.
No, I don't trust you to cast spells on my bed.
He wants me in his bedroom.
That's fine.
I can keep Drae out.
I figured out how to
can
come
try.
visit you guys while I'm still on bed rest.
Oh.
Ah,
I just...
You have 5 seconds. Those are fucking wizards.
What did you do? Why can you be here?
Some stupid illusion, probably.
Secret.
Okay.
But I'm here.
You want a drink?
he pulls out. I have one of my own.
Sure. We got a
is this an illusion or is it?
It's project image.
Okay. As you see him turn, Sesha would arrive at the tower.
Oh shit.
Berrian.
Okay, I'll be back later.
Let them rest.
I
In the background, Drae has been trying to very subtly rearrange all the bottles in the back behind Timothy.
Maybe a sleight of hand.
nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Going down.
That's a 24.
Oh fuck.
He has not noticed the thing. He's just whiling away his hours staring at the wall.
It's very nice to have us all here again when we're not
Yeah.
dying.
Is good.
Yeah, why
We can
is she
hang
here?
out.
Darling, we came here, she was trying to seduce Gilad, and then she perched herself in my lap and does not want to move.
In Abyssal, why are you here?
Well, the nice scaly one, when I originally came with you guys, said that she had alcohol and stuff. I mean, Berrian said he has drugs, so I went with him, but I thought I could just see what she had going on. I've been spending a lot of time around Berrian, but he's all, you know.
Should be, yeah.
Could be what? Sorry?
He should be.
Well, he's resting. I already took care of him plenty.
I'm aware.
I made sure it was restful. If you're that jealous, just come knock. I can help you too. As
Little-
Gilad is like
Just like a little.
flashing between the two of you, the only one able to understand the conversation.
Just like a little bit of redness. in one of the cheeks. Look, you're gonna get yourself hurt
By what?
by people who will take advantage of you.
Like who?
Like
How?
anyone who isn't one of us.
I mean, I'm at Yaikzal's bar, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
She's one of you, or isn't she?
Just be careful.
Sure, whatever. You've got a kind of uptight side to you. No wonder you were so wound up.
Hi, Timothy, can I have anything at all?
Yeah, sure. Oh, what the fuck? Whatever this is, pours. That might be a little much, as he's poured you a glass of what would normally be a shot. Oh, no.
He's very cute.
Okay, I'm going traveling. I can't. Fix this.
Fuck. Grabs another bottle,
Just like Lorelei
Why?
like looks back at you.
Pours a little-
Why him?
hands you a glass of wine.
Why him?
Sees him chug, does a thumbs up.
And Lorelei
Big
goes,
Red
oh,
looks over.
that's why.
Amateur.
You're a lot bigger than him.
Come stay.
Stew.
Come sit down.
Hey, sure. Comes in.
You've just been standing there.
I didn't know what to do. Everyone was dealing with Darling and...
Want some wine?
Sure, the bit. Hey. He sits down beside Drae and drinks a bit with you guys. As Lorelei now has a glass of wine from Timothy.
Thank you.
Welcome.
She'll try a little bit. Grimace. A little bit. Not her favorite.
Take your complaints to the boss.
I didn't say anything.
Sure, yeah. No, your face said a lot.
You're very abrasive.
You gonna stand here the whole time? Like you want to order or go sit with your friends?
Goodbye, Timothy. She's just gonna...
Safe travels!
And you okay? Does everyone have a problem with my bartender?
He's not ideal.
He's not ideal. Holy fuck.
But don't care.
I mean, we got the nice ones over here.
They're also rearranged.
There's
No,
only
he was
two
just
of
trying to bother Timothy.
Oh, okay.
Put a bottle in front of you. These are the
Hey,
expensive.
you realize I'm gonna be on the road in like an hour.
Just have
Hell,
some-
in an hour?
How much have you had to drink?
1, 2, 3.
Balls.
Guess a couple hours. Then stop drinking. We have work to do.
Why? I thought we were hanging out at the bar.
Just say goodbye.
Oh. Okay.
I should have communicated better.
Okay.
Shots?
No!
Yeah! Oh no.
Oh yeah,
Hazel, you're not
helping.
helping.
But drinks on the road are very fun.
Yeah, drinks on the road.
Not when it's just two people.
Why not?
Because there's a lot of people who will try to take advantage of us.
But we're big and strong. I'll protect you.
We don't look big and strong, so people are going to give us trouble.
I'll give them trouble.
I know.
Grr.
But the less trouble we have to give anyone, the better.
It's okay. When you come back, we'll throw a party.
Okay. Deal.
We'll see.
Too late, she said. We're doing it.
It's like a welcome back.
And you're not my mom.
Kea'Na!
What?
Don't be rude.
I'm not being rude.
She's looking out for your
I'm
well-being.
teasing her.
So nobility.
Nobility.
Why didn't you want to do that?
Hmm?
Everybody else did. We're all gonna have places near each other.
I'm very happy for you.
What is wrong?
Don't want anything to do with it.
Why?
I've had nothing but bad experiences with people who have that sort of thing.
Is it like a disease?
Holy fuck.
Sort of.
Of the brain.
Luckily, I can't be diseased.
They just start thinking they're better than everyone.
Oh.
Don't want that to happen to me.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, if I start thinking I'm better than people, you give me a smack,
Right.
okay?
I can't wait to be a stain on the nobility community.
Damn right!
Drink to that, yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, technically he is.
You're deaf.
You think
She just said it.
you think she's a stain? That's kind of rude.
What?
You just said.
Calm down.
Man, the people in your life.
You're included in that group!
Doesn't have to be.
Big Red!
What? He started it.
Finish it too.
Finish your drink. Keep your mouth busy.
Oh!
Gonna punch him.
I'm gonna go cook. And she like, can someone ask Darlene if she wants to stay with me or not?
You know who should be cooking? Timothy!
He's not a chef!
Bartender!
Can someone ask Darlene if she wants to come with me or stay here?
Would you like to go with her? Stay here.
Looks at you and you see the grin float across her face. If she wants me to go with her, I'm fine to go with her.
What did she say?
She says, she'll go with you if you ask her.
I'm just gonna go cook.
She's just gonna go cook.
Oh. I'm a little hungry, sure.
She says she's hungry.
Okay. Lift her up and go into the kitchen, clearly flustered.
As Big Red's like,
Everything.
wait, who is that?
That's
Yaikzal's girlfriend.
What? What? Yaikzal! As he gets up from the table and starts falling.
what?
Who is... You have girlfriend.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Drae says his girlfriend.
We saved her, or like gave her a different chance from the Rat King. She followed us. She just loves everybody.
Oh. Because she is giving you eyes...
Last night
Yeah.
proved a lot.
She is giving you eyes like you gave me last night.
FMLS.
But am I giving them back?
FMLAS.
FMLAS.
Tired.
No.
Tired like a
You
savior.
could stay here with us if you're so
You!
concerned.
Hey! As he tries to pick her up by like the
Hey!
back of her shirt, like the scruff. Mine. She's just dangling in front of him, just being choked by it. She does not seem to mind too much.
Oh, of course
As
she
she's
doesn't.
looking him over, looks over at you with like a big thumbs up. Ugh, drops her.
Oh, shit. Ah!
She's a tabby cat perpetually.
She'll like sit down in the chair and start making something for lunch.
As she sits herself on one of the counters and just generally gets in the way while you
She'll
cook.
like take food and give it to her as she's cooking. She's also nibbling.
She's talking to you the whole time. You don't understand the language, but just this foreign language just talking to you the whole time. It
What?
sounds quite sensual, by the way. She's...
Do you want to understand her?
Yeah?
You sure?
Sure.
What has she been saying?
You wouldn't be able to hear her from outside the
Okay,
kitchen.
I'm just hearing the fact that she's talking.
Yeah. Just occasionally can catch her over the din.
Alright, I'm gonna go over and cast tongues on her.
Yeah, you would.
Go over and
Not the first time, but
Is it? Oh yeah, it's a touch spell, so it would work.
cast tongues. Are you sure
There's
that's
no
all
rule.
you want to put in my
he's
mouth?
gone.
The city's still up. I asked about it last time. What did she
Hmm.
say?
Are you sure that's all you want to put in my mouth?
Food, yes.
Oh, I can understand you now.
I can also understand
This
you
gets
now.
so much more fun. So tell me more about the
Have
big hunk of
fun.
meat. Lorelei has a...
She'll just start. She'll talk a little bit about last night.
Okay,
Just-
you have a rapt audience
Yeah.
to this.
We're not gonna talk about it, but she like is enjoying this conversation with Darlene.
Okay. The rest of you sitting about, you guys are just getting ready to head out after like
Spamming
an
the
hour or
FMLAS
so.
emote.
Berrian, at your tower. Sasha comes in to find you, eyes closed. Berrian, as you're like, oh, fuck, gotta go, and then open your eyes.
Yes,
What were you doing?
I was doing a new spell that I learned.
You should be resting.
I had a nap.
I think you need more than a nap.
I'm doing
You
better.
died.
Yeah, do better. Watch. And he like, see, shuffle all the way to the couch without having to stop halfway.
What did you need?
I need to talk to you.
As she sits down on the bed across from you on the couch.
clearly know how I feel about you. And
Oh,
this isn't about that.
okay.
It is what it is. I'm just tied and I don't know what to do. And
Tied?
I'm given some opportunities that could allow me to do things that I will never be allowed to do, and don't.
Listen, I said we could explore stuff with Darling.
Not even about that. And I'm just gonna say it is like you know how was it her dad that was pushing her to marry me?
Oh, yeah.
You know your dad's pushing you to marry me?
Yeah.
Well, the king just offered me his daughter's hand.
Oh.
No, the older one. Charisse.
Oh.
So, you're a very smart woman. You can see the implications of what that could do and how I could help.
Sure.
But that hinges upon... Like, okay, think of it like this. You don't want to
be your concubine?
What?
Are you asking me to be your concubine?
No, I'm asking you to be my first non-wife wife.
That's a concubine.
No. Mistress Sarah... Well, that's a mistress.
Mistress Sarah is the king's first concubine.
I get to call it whatever I want, and I don't have to call them
no,
concubines.
you don't get to call it whatever you want, Berrian. Enjoy your life with the princess, then. I've told you where I'm at. I'm not gonna hold you back. It's been fun while it lasted. I'm glad you survived all of it. Maybe this is for the best for both of us.
No, but this is a conversation with you about, like... I don't know.
Clearly, I'm not it. Whatever you're looking for, Berrian. I don't want the life of an adventurer's wife. I don't want you going out to great heroics and having to spend the whole time worrying whether you're coming back or not. God forbid you don't, and I have something I have to look after that. So, and I can see your face when you talk about it. You're not going to give it up. It's been fun, but maybe it's not meant to be.
You're gonna turn to her and be like, it'd be like me asking you to give up your schooling to move in and take care of my house.
I'm not trying to blame you.
No, I'm not. I'm not either. But I'm explaining where.
I get it. Did I maybe hope that I'd be exciting enough to put away the adventuring? Yes, a little, but I didn't put any stock in it. Does it hurt a little? Maybe more than a little, but I'll be fine.
Berrian's gonna hug her.
She's tense, as you do, but she doesn't stop you.
Can we at least just have a good hug? And, you know...
She brings her arms around you and hugs you back. Lets go and steps back.
So let me just get this plain. There's no way me and you could make it work if I don't put away the wand and let the ambition go.
Let the ambition go.
Like the doing what I'm doing. Whatever the word is.
I don't want to marry an adventurer.
I can understand that.
I'm glad. And I can understand you living your life. That's why I've been upfront from the beginning.
All right. Well, you should take this as a friendship ring then.
I think we could manage that.
I give her the other ring that I had proposed to her with.
Maybe keep that. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. I have plenty of jewelry. I've never been one for friendship rings.
Burn it, melt it, I don't care. Put it on a
That
thing.
sounds like a you problem.
I'm not gonna give it to anybody. It is what it is.
Sell it. I don't want it.
He smiles to her. He's like,
I understand it would be a little awkward.
you don't have.
Oh, where'd you get that nice ring? Oh, it's a friendship ring. It looks a little nice to be a friendship ring. Oh, well, he did try to propose to me with it, but I turned him down and now we're friends. Oh, you turned down the big wizard? How stupid can you be?
Look, he's gonna talk to her and be like, so I don't know.
We can be friends. I can come by and we can talk shop. Sure, my dad would be happy to have your business.
Yeah.
And I still owe you a lot. I mean, you saved
You
my
don't
life.
owe me anything.
Be that as it may. It was fun, Berrian.
Alright. And I'll spend the rest of the night with her, kind of thing.
Okay. With how she is, she'll probably excuse herself fairly quickly and just kind of give him a pat on the cheek and head out of the tower. She's got a fair bit going on in her head too.
Can I roll an insight check?
Sure. Yeah.
13. Plus 1.
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
15.
Pretty hard to read. She's like, she definitely has feelings about the whole thing, but she's keeping a lid
Like,
on
and
it.
I guess what I'm looking for is like, is it really bother her that much, or like, did I kind of like overestimate the feelings?
No, she seems genuinely grieving over the ending as it is, but it's not like an anger, it's like a goodbye. There were real feelings there, and the things are changing, and there's some real hurt there, but it's not like an anger to it. But she's keeping a fairly tight lid on it as well, so it's not really immensely clear what's all going on in her head.
Yeah. Berrian would become secluded for the next week of his bed rest. You guys wouldn't see much of him.
Okay. As we go
Except
back...
for like Wednesday and
Yeah.
the builder lady when she comes over.
Mm-hmm. As we head back to the bar with Kea'Na and Lorelei getting ready to head out on their journey, gathering their bags.
No, he's gonna like take her half full wine glass. No,
Just for the road!
you already snuck a bottle into your bag.
But that's for tomorrow! I stopped drinking when you said it's just a little bit for the road because my mouth is dry. That's what Yaikzal told me to say.
Thumbs up out the door.
Like just shooting daggers at you.
But I did actually stop drinking when you said.
When Kea'Na and Yaikzal head out of the bar, let me know.
And I'm gonna take.
Can I-
Fine. Just gonna take it and down the rest of the cup.
Oh!
I have to deal with that. Come on.
Wait, before I have to say my goodbyes. To each of you separately.
I also have some goodbyes. Stepping in the door, you guys see the familiar now figure of Thessakar.
Oh, fucking piece of...
Hi, Pesakar.
Good evening.
What are you doing here?
I came to deliver an offer.
an offer.
Go on a plot hook.
I will turn over the conversation. As you see him stumble for a moment backwards like he's been hit by something, before he stands up straighter than he has before. He usually has a very relaxed, almost languid countenance to him, and he's now stiff and straight. I have control of the body.
What do you want?
I came to extend an invitation to your group and one of my bastions.
How arbitrary.
Good evening.
You know this fool?
Watch
you listen to him?
your manners, boy.
My apologies.
Enough out of you. I came mostly to offer it to you, but I would extend it to your friends, regardless of their manners. We are leaving this very evening, but there is a place for you all in my city. If you wish, you may join us and journey across the astral sea.
As lovely as it would be, I'm gonna pass. We just saved the city, and it's our home.
Most unfortunate. Well, I shall enjoy your exploits here. I suppose it's not a terrible loss of the rest of you. As he falls backwards, as you try to stop, nothing comes out of your mouth.
Are you okay?
As he stumbles for a minute, and you see Sasakar take over. I hate that. I hope your conversation went well. It's been an honor to play with you all.
Honor as well for us.
Is your companion quite all right?
No clue.
Well, he seems excited at the least. I shall take it as great compliment. Your enjoyment of my games have stirred your passions so. A little mocking bow as you will head out into the night.
You fucking son of a bitch, I'll murder your entire family. No.
You okay?
I hate your friends.
As you try to say hate, love comes out instead.
Oh, that's really sweet of you.
And say, can we leave?
Sure, I guess. Well, let me say bye to Kea'Na and Lorelei first. You guys are
Yeah,
still
we're
going.
going. Let's
I also need to say my goodbyes separately.
Wednesday gets up,
Where are you hiding?
gives Lorelei a big hug. What? So he's hiding? What?
No, I just want to say my goodbyes separately.
Kea'Na? Yeah. Big hug, lifts Wednesday up and swings her around, drops her. Hey.
In Wednesday's head, she hears, don't let him break everything when I'm gone.
I won't. Out loud. She goes and alright, Drae.
Milady.
Takes your arm.
She'll take Lorelei into the back room first. Please be careful.
I'll be fine.
I don't underestimate you, but it would be a real kick in the balls if you just died after we saved the city.
Wouldn't that be such a shame?
Please. I shall give her a big hug. I'll miss you.
I'll miss you.
Okay, we'll have a big party when you come back.
It's not necessary.
I say big, I don't mean I hate people, so it won't be super big.
Thank you.
It'll be just close people to us.
Hmm.
And Big Red, because I know you guys don't like him. But
I don't
he
mind
is...
him.
She looks genuinely surprised. Whoa! That's pretty cool.
He's brutish, but says what he means.
It's very enjoyable. Okay. Good luck. Kea'Na!
Yeah. Hi.
I heard what Lorelei said. Here's a flask.
Jinx.
Be careful.
Wait.
I know you're good in like the wilderness or whatever, but you better be careful.
I'll beat everybody up. Don't worry.
You don't have to beat just don't get in
All the
fight.
bad people.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. I was like,
Not everybody. There's some nice people.
there's some really nice
Might even
people.
say hi. Maybe I can pet some horses.
I love petting horses.
Me too.
And
They're really cool. We didn't have any in the forest.
I plan on getting a horse.
Can I pet it all the time?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
I'm talking!
Okay.
Okay, hugs. She hugs. Comes out with a flask in her hands.
Just looks over her shoulder.
You see, Yaikzal giving a thumbs up to Kea'Na. Like, looks at Lorelei like, Kea'Na!
What?
She walks back into the room.
She is sharp like a hammer.
Be responsible.
Okay. Let's go. Race you to the gate. Runs out the door.
As you guys are
Flash forward 10 minutes later. You're really slow.
As you guys are peeling out the gate, stepping around the side of the building, Berrian. Hello, Lorelei.
Dispel magic.
Go ahead and roll.
Hello, Lorelei.
Yeah, you gotta roll.
So 19.
Yep.
As it just vanishes in front of you with a goodbye, Berrian. As you get to the gate of Ontario, you're really slow.
Sorry, but we have to stick together.
Okay.
Berrian
Stay
opens
with
his
you
eyes.
even though you're slow.
Bitch.
As we're going to take a break there, folks. It's almost 8 o'clock. We're going to take a 10-15 minute break. We'll be back after that. We're going to play an ad.
I don't have enough spell slots.
We're going to play an ad. Be a quick minute. Really easy way to support us. Doesn't cost you anything. And you can enjoy our little slideshow of all of Runa's art.
Of Yaikzal.
Of Yaikzal for the most part, admittedly.
Make
we'll be
your
right
own
back,
art.
folks.
I have. It's on our Discord. It might not
It
be.
should be added. All of your.
Oh god. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Bye.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Back.
Wonderful. Yes, we're back.
Runa looks like she's just emerged out of hibernation.
That was the point. That was the goal.
We're back. Yes.
All right, folks, we are back. We left off with two of the party members heading off to see Ollie.
Well, they're traveling.
And the rest, yeah. So we've got a few days
Supposedly.
of travel. Is anybody doing anything in particular over the rest of this week? I know Berrian is resting.
I'm ready to just kind of move forward and
Okay.
get out of bed rest.
Wednesday.
Okay. Maybe we could skip forward 3 days unless he's got Wednesday.
I'm asking what you guys are doing over the next 6 days because it's going to take him 3 days to get there. And are you guys teleporting back or are you guys walking back?
You said-
Probably teleporting
Okay,
back.
so for the next 3 days, hey,
Wanna have sex with the Lord?
no.
Oh.
Oh wait! As we'll fade to black.
And then he'll also take a little bit of time and try to get Berrian doing something, anything, just like around the tower or.
Berrian's supposed to be taking bed rests.
Yo,
Does Berrian
nothing
open
like
his door?
high, nothing strenuous, but like keeping him company.
Berrian does use he will go to the top of his tower, look down the road to the east. What can I see?
You can see. I mean, the everything's curving, right? So you lose your vision pretty fast.
No, but what landmarks can I see?
I mean, you're tall enough in your tower, you'd be able to see the gate to the inner run. Obviously, you can see the.
I cast fly and I go straight up,
Okay.
like
Hey.
500 feet, or
Okay.
what can I see out past the city?
Past the city. I mean, there's
far, like landmarks.
there's the lake, obviously, with the King's Retreat on it. There's the mountain, rows and rows of fields with orchards and stuff mixed in the plains. And then there is the forest. If you go up high enough, you'll also be able to see much further to the north. There's another large forest. up
in the direction towards where she said the tower would be.
in that way, it's just fields and orchards. It's the plains.
Okay. There's no like.
There's nothing monumental. It's farming land. It is. You guys are in the breadbasket of the continent, so it's just farmland and plains.
Okay. Berrian's gonna be like, hold on, fly back down to his tower.
What are you doing?
Just give me a second, and he's gonna start like.
This is Lorelei.
Lorelei, can you carry this?
What?
He's gonna hand you a big telescope.
What?
No, Lorelei's not here. This is
no,
Drae.
it's Drae. Yeah. What do you want?
You
I was told to keep you.
I'm not going to hurt myself. You can come. Recast fly on him and Drae.
All right.
You feel the familiar sensation of flight take over you.
Just bring that. And I'm going to take the telescope up, and I'm going to see how far I can see.
Am I just holding it?
Like kind of balancing it, and I'm like, oh, to the left, to the right, to the left.
Pretty far.
So this is the thing. So 3 days of travel is not actually that far. It's about 8 miles per day.
It's 24 miles per day. 3 miles per hour, 8 hours of travel, 24 miles per day.
Oh, there's a functional limit to how far you can travel in a day.
Yeah, 8 hours of travel.
Okay, so 24
miles
miles.
an hour.
So how far can I see with the telescope?
From
a very high vantage point. I'll go as high as I need to go.
I don't know that. I don't know the answer to that question myself.
Can I see a tower if I follow the road with the telescope?
No.
What can
I don't know how far somebody could see. I guess I've been in a plane before. You fly up, look out, get a telescope. I mean, trying to find a tower over miles and miles of land is like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Hey Google, how far can you see with a powerful telescope?
It's gonna tell you up into the sky.
On the website coolcosmos.ipac.caltech.edu, they say the farthest that Hubble has seen so far is about 10 to 15 billion light years.
Okay. So I can basically see the towers. What you're saying? How far can you see with a conventional telescope?
I think Isaac has said you can't see the
you
tower.
cannot see the tower.
Okay. How far of the?
On the website University.
Okay, Google.
They say
Stop. How far of the distance could I see?
A lot.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Sorry, I have to stop. Okay. I look as far as I can look, and I cast teleport with me and Drae.
Okay, it says.
What are we doing?
Well, the exact distance you can see from a plane is impossible to calculate. If we assume the Earth was a spherically smooth surface, we can deduce that you can see between 200 and 250 miles from a passenger plane cruising at altitude, which is not how high you would be. Because
So let's say I'm.
So we'll say 100
couple
miles.
thousand. 100 miles.
This is an easy
So
number.
3 days of travel
Is
less than 100 miles.
3 to your eardrums.
So what are you trying to do here?
I'm trying to teleport closer to the tower so that I can then fly higher from that point and see if I can see the tower. If I can see it, I can teleport to it.
Okay.
If I've been to the place, I can teleport back to it.
You fly up with your brother. You feel a spell taking hold. Are you resisting?
Hey, what are you doing? I'm not resisting.
Okay. As you guys vanish, I have to go look at teleport.
And I'm teleporting into the air. And I'm using the telescope, so I'm teleporting to where I can see. Dad, do you have a D100?
Hmm?
Do you have a D100?
I do.
I don't have one out. I'm gonna need one.
Hey Google, stop.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
What's this one? What would this be considered?
This would be very familiar.
15.
Okay. 15.
I don't think there's a variance on this one.
We're at 1 hit point.
Yeah.
If you go in the earth, we're stranded.
How about we just let it happen? Or is this Drae talking to me?
Well, we'll see what happens.
Is this Drae or a player talking to me?
This will be Drae if we survive.
I need to know if this is different, because if it's what I've looked at the charts. If it's what I think it is, there shouldn't be a problem. It's similar what I did with the mountain, Isaac, when I was over by Thum.
I think he's trying to figure out where you're going.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fuck.
Apparently I've induced math.
Okay.
Probably a spreadsheet.
Some type.
What a
Shut up!
nerd.
Don't call me out like that.
Am I right?
I
You
do
know
need
what?
to turn my music back on.
The spreadsheet is tied.
I'm using a different spreadsheet. I'm just using it as a calculator, okay?
And the Cartesian plane is the coordinates on the Cartesian plane are points on the spreadsheet. He's like north C1.
All right.
Playing Battleship?
It's like wait, plus 15 with a variance of 2.
Carry the
E24.
Should make a marker. I want that to be a TikTok clip. Can you make one?
Someone can clip it if they're on.
We'll
mark
just
it.
go back.
What's the time number? What's the number on that?
I might not be able to marker.
Well, we can remember what the number
Isaac,
is.
make a marker.
Okay.
I want that to be a TikTok clip.
That's weird. I wonder why I'm not allowed.
Okay.
I have to fix that.
As both of you appear in a forest.
Okay.
Berrian, what are you doing?
It's not the forest by Alakran. The weather is similar to Alakran's temperature, so you can imagine you're not like incredibly far away inside of what incredibly far away means to the teleport spell. But yeah, you guys are in the middle of a forest of some kind.
Great. I fly straight up.
You fly up with your
We
brother.
still have the telescope. Where are we?
Let's just see if there's anything around you. There is.
Dre's not cooperating.
Great. Drae doesn't have to come.
As Drae down
Well,
there
he-
holding your telescope.
Like, he's flying up with you, but he's not gonna let you, like, look through a telescope. Like, go on. Like, what are you doing? What's the plan?
I'm trying to find out where Lorelei's going.
She told you, didn't she?
Yeah, but I don't know. I can't protect her. I can't do anything. They're completely on their own.
It's not that, like, it's just some fields.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't like it any more than you, but they're gonna be fine.
Okay, well, either way, we're gonna have to find out where we are, and that's above the tree line. Are you
Lorelei told
coming?
me she could just come right back here if anything went wrong.
Okay? Well, not right here. We're in the
Well,
middle of nowhere. No one knows where we are.
I know!
So come, so we can look.
Just take us back.
I'm above the tree line now.
Well, he's flying, like, up
He's
with
flying
you.
with you.
Oh, I thought you stayed down.
No, he flied up with you. He's just not letting you use the telescope.
I need the telescope to be able to get back.
Not to get back to the tower.
Yes, I do.
Don't you have a way to just...
No. Trust me.
Make me an insight check. Berrian, go ahead and make me a roll.
6. 14.
You get nothing. He is.
Seems to be
truthful.
telling the truth.
Fine!
What do I see? I go
Uh,
up another 1,000 feet.
Go ahead and make me a perception check.
How many spell slots are you using on fly? Like,
Fly is
how
10
long,
minutes.
How long does it take to get 1,000 feet in the air at 60 feet per 6 seconds?
Okay, sure. I go up high enough to see. If I have to cast another spell slot, I'll cast another spell slot.
Okay, you fly up. Then go ahead and make me history check would work as well.
Can I roll both?
No.
I have the
A
telescope.
history check is more appropriate.
Okay.
You got to compare where you are to your knowledge of the surroundings and maps. And stuff.
15.
20.
20. Okay, you are a fair bit north of where you wanted to be, and also east of where you were trying to get. So you ended up like 30 or so miles northeast of where you were trying to go, which happened to put you in the Timberlands.
Okay. Just curious, what's the variance on very familiar? Because I was looking at a place I could see.
Very familiar is what you get with place you can see. 1 to 5% is a mishap. 6 to 13% is similar area. 14 to 24% is off target.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. And that's a place that you can see.
Yes, a place you can see counts as very familiar. The only ones with no variance is associated object or permanent circle.
Okay, makes sense. Cool. And so then what is like the on target for very
Scuba
familiar?
diving.
Isaac.
What's that?
The on target, what is that? For
25 to 100.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, so I'm going up. I'm like, what do we know about the Timberlands?
They are the forest that is north of Alokrin, and also serve as kind of a rough border between the Tamari Dominion and the Dominion above it. Tamari Dominion and the Miter Dominion to the north.
Oh. Okay. I looked to where I thought I was trying to go. Do I see anything with the telescope?
Looking around there, I mean, you can see the area you were trying to land, like you were trying to appear.
Yeah. And I'm looking for landmarks.
I mean, it was you just tried to pick something close
Town,
to
city, smoke, towers.
Yeah, so you were trying to pick a place that was close to 3 days down the road, so you could do like a short little journey and find the tower. So like you can see the area you were trying to go to. It's a little ways, like maybe like a quarter day ride past the nearest settlement, which is a small farming like collection of residents basically.
Okay. How long would it take to get to that little... fuck it.
It's 30 miles.
I look over at...
A day and a half.
Yeah, and then the farming town is about, how far before the... It's a little bit past where I was trying to go, is a little bit past the farming town?
Yeah, so the farming town would be a little bit closer to Alokrin, like further back towards the tower.
Alright, I make a show of, turning the telescope towards Alokrin and looking for Alokrin.
Yeah.
Can I even see Alokrin?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I cast my teleportation circle spell out of my sword and back to the tower.
Okay, you guys will have to fly down. I think you have to have a surface to cast it on.
I
Pretty
don't
sure.
know, actually. It doesn't say anything about having to have...
Pretty sure you
I
make
don't know
a
how it
sword.
works, like, in the sword.
You can... Well, when I cast it into the sword... I actually put it into the sword.
Yeah, because it has, like, a casting
So,
time,
but when I
the
put it into the sword,
already has it ready to
the
go.
sword has it ready to go. I don't need any material components. I don't need the actual,
As you cast the spell, you draw a 10-foot diameter circle on the ground inscribed with sigils that links your location to a permanent teleportation circle of your choice, whose sigil sequence you know that is on the same plane of existence. So that's what forms the portal, so you do need to do that.
But that's done already. So I did
Right,
that,
but
it's in the sword.
Yeah, but you need
So I can... But it's
The
like a
portal
ring of
needs to
spell
appear
storing.
somewhere.
It says specifically on the ground.
Okay, so I drop back down. But what I mean is it allows me to cast it instantaneously
Yes.
without having to draw.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You can draw a
just-
rough circle and put the
It just,
Appears on
it
the
just
ground.
goes and we're gone.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Yeah.
That's like the whole point of a ring of
I
spell
know.
storing.
Yeah.
Okay, back in the tower.
As you guys appear inside of the room on the main floor of the tower, that is the portal room designated for the tower.
All right, you're going to bed. He tries to pick you up and put you over his shoulder.
I still have the fly spell.
Makes you very easy to pick up.
Alright.
Pushes you up the stairs towards your room.
And that's the sure, that's my 6 days of whatever. I leave
Let's
Lorelei and them alone.
let's like play chess or something. I don't know. What do you want to do?
I gotta go to sleep.
Want to talk about stuff?
No.
All right.
as you guys take your. Is anybody getting up to anything else during this time?
No,
I am.
Yes. Yes.
I would like to play up Yaikzal's fame in her
Okay.
bar
Okay.
to see how many people would come by.
Yeah, you can attract quite a few people on
She wants
this
to fight
stream.
people again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the goal.
The king throws a less formal festival during this time. A lot of stuff happening in the streets, less kind of sequenced and planned out as the one where he was almost assassinated at. But yeah, there's lots of people visiting. There's lots of people drinking. That same day that they're leaving, there would be a rumbling like a storm in the sky before like something fading into the distance. The city that has hung above Alakran for months would vanish, along with the portion of the wall reappearing that had been stolen when they made the gate that led between the two places. And appearing outside of the city and obliterating the trees around it that it appears next to would be a small temple.
Can I go to the temple?
Sure. You find a tightly shut temple. You can see the windows are barred, the door is closed. It has a sort of like bleak air around it almost, and is just outside the city walls.
So,
You knock on the door a few times. You heard some like movement inside come to a hush as you knock.
I'm being arbitrary or buddies if that makes you feel comfortable.
As you speak into the silent air within the temple.
Come on, guy. She's like talking to the door, trying to get them to open up.
Make me a persuasion check.
Tiny dice. I'm so scared it's gonna get thrown when I shake my hand. Natural 20!
You hear on the inside a voice, "Come now, we can't turn her away. She doesn't need us. She will eventually. She said she's friends with Arbitrary. When has he ever been a friend to you or I? Listen, we can't stay in here forever. If they want to raise us, they would. Do you think our door will hand out to them? Go away! No, not like that.
What?
What do you want?
I was curious. You just appeared out of nowhere.
We have been exchanged for with your city.
I could help.
What are your intentions with us?
To meet you? I could
Um,
help you make your stay more comfortable. I could tell
You don't wish to enslave us?
No, I could tell you about the city too, so you know what you're walking into.
She could be lying. Just open the damn door. As you can hear bars and barricades being moved from behind as it cracks open. And you see a rather odd figure in front of you. They have a like a shawl on, gray skin, a very long face, no eyes, just flat skin on that part of their face, a kind of long opening for the it's like Voldemort almost, like it's just a circular area that opens there, and then a fairly normal mouth on them.
Hi.
Hello.
So you were the people the king chose, I guess?
I suppose so.
Can I ask who you are?
I suppose so.
I'm Yaikzal. I helped
Yes,
defeat your city.
of course. Well, it was never our city. We resided there when we were taken, but we are the Temple of Yil.
Yo, who's that?
It is not anyone, it is our name for ourselves.
Okay, what do you do?
Well, we've been known to help those giving birth and carrying on their species.
That's who the king chose. Well, if you want, I could tell you about the city if you want to know things before you walk
Be
in.
most welcome. I assume you're their representative.
No, just a friend.
See, you let a stranger in! Shush!
I can tell you can ask any questions. I know.
What sort of welcome should we expect?
a pretty good welcome. The king was really excited about it.
Will we be allowed our freedom?
Yeah.
That'll have to be enough for now, then, I suppose.
Do you have any questions? You could ask me over tea or something, or...
Are you going to complain the whole time if I let her in? Yes, fine. Come on in. As the door opens, as you go in, they have a million questions for you about the city, about their situation. They get less comfortable as it goes on, as they start to realize more and more that you're not the representative and that you can't really guarantee most of this stuff. But it has quite an effect on the reception that the king's men will receive when they do come. So you've done some good there. What else are you getting up to?
Just fighting people.
Okay,
if they come,
you can get a lot of people coming to your bar. It's less people actually trying to challenge you. You're more well known than last time, even as a savior and now nobility. So people willing to fight you for fun, like exhibition matches.
It cuts to a montage.
Bump, 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 kick knee, bite you. Shouldn't have been up so hard.
She's definitely if it's for fun, having fun with them. It's
Okay.
not serious.
Yeah. Word actually starts spreading to other settlements nearby that there's a bar with a crazy adventurer willing to fight people, and that she doesn't kill them. It's good. You start getting people who come who want to test their skill, want to learn something. You start getting a bit of a reputation as this fucking weird monk at this bar. Way too strong, kicks the shit out of you, but doesn't kill you. It can be a great learning experience. It can just be cool. It starts having some renown outside of Alokrin itself.
Oh, I forgot it. Oh, what the hell's his name? Shit.
As you guys eventually arrive at a
I have
tower.
one conversation Lorelei
Okay,
wants to have
yeah,
before.
Walking with Kea'Na.
So Kea'Na,
Yeah.
I was wondering, what do you think about Beryl?
Beryl's pretty cool. She likes smoking and she can do smoke rings and stuff. And she knows a lot of stuff and gives me lots of advice.
She a good teacher?
Yeah.
I might have worked for her.
Like what?
Well, I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I want to build a school. I need people to teach at it.
She might help you for a while. She's pretty cool. I like her a lot. I don't think she'll help you for a long time, though, because she kind of likes to wander, and I don't know. She said she's probably only staying for a few years.
Okay, well, if you like her,
I like her,
I'll talk to her about it.
except when she makes me do stuff, which is all the time, so I guess I still like her.
Mm-hmm.
She says, I'm almost done.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Mm-hmm.
You know everything?
Yeah. Not really, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I know all the important stuff. Mostly.
Alright, so, what meal comes second at a banquet?
Lunch?
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know about banquets. Who cares about banquets?
I don't know. But I mean, if you're a lady now, you might have to.
I'm gonna have cool banquets where lunch is the second thing.
Sounds very fun. You can invite all your friends to come and join you?
I'm gonna have to make friends with all the animals nearby. We can have a big stable. And we can have the banquets in the stable with all the animals. This is exciting.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Any other conversations you wanted to have with Kea'Na?
No, that was the main one.
Okay. As you eventually arrive at a, it's not really a tower. It's 2 stories. They don't look very big either. Big Red would be an absolute hell, like bent over double, trying to walk in any of it. There is this squat, kind of wide thing protruding out the side next to a hill, and it's a few days away on either side from the nearest settlement, kind of like blending into this hill and this corpse of trees. But you guys, walking along the road, can pick it out fairly easily. It's like, yeah, that's the most tower thing we've seen so far.
That's something.
Is it thicker than it is tall?
Not quite, but real close.
Okay. So not quite.
I
Knock on the door, rings out into the tower. If you're listening carefully, you can hear the clanking of glass, it sounds like, on the other side, before it turns to silence.
well,
We're all gonna die.
Well,
I came all this way.
should I kick the door down?
It's not the best way to start a conversation.
Could be, if the door's closed.
It's very profound.
Thanks.
She knocks again.
You knock, you hear the as something shatters against the door on the other side.
Ari?
As there's more shuffling, glass clinking before the door pushes open, and you see this bedraggled thing that you could maybe call Ari. Her hair is unkept, which is the first time you've ever seen such a thing from her. Eyes bloodshot, does not look like she's had a lot of sleep. Reeks of alcohol, and there are bottles littering the floor. What do you want?
Kea'Na, could you give us a minute?
No.
Can you make sure no one sneaks up on us?
Yeah.
Right. He's gonna, like, close the door.
Kea'Na steps in. They can sneak up with the door closed.
So profound today.
Let's stay here.
No.
Ari?
What?
How you doing?
Not well. How are you doing, Lorelei?
Well, I thought I was doing pretty bad, but... Just gonna go and sit down next to her.
Goes over and like crawls over to a chest she has and is like fumbling with the lock for a good minute before you hear click open. She opens up the chest and pulls out a bottle. Eyes clear up immediately as she corks it. Fuck. Sit down. I didn't expect you so early.
Travel is how it goes.
Looking about, I seem to have left the place in somewhat of a mess. Maybe my room's better. She goes up some stairs and you hear a door open, and nope, it shuts. She comes back down and sits. Sorry for the inhospitable welcome.
Didn't answer my question.
Which one? Sorry.
How are you doing?
I appear to be doing poorly. I've expected your visit. I thought maybe I had another day or so. It appears I was wrong.
Well,
Sorry for spying on you. When I heard you got yourself captured by a group of assassins, I'm to take it. Well, it seems I'm not very good at not worrying about you.
I thought we agreed that running away wouldn't fix anything.
I don't remember agreeing to that.
Well, do you feel any better?
I wish. No, I came back hoping I could go back to at least anger, but even that had fled me. And I couldn't stop thinking about you.
I wish could say any different.
So it seems I'm not even allowed to be at peace away from you. I say that like it's your fault. It's not. Sorry, I assume you have something to say.
Well, I came here very angry. No, I don't know what to say.
Well, that's new. Angry about what, I suppose, is a start.
You for leaving?
Oh, that makes sense. Sorry? I spent the last number of years only having to deal with one emotion, which was this sort of dull anger. Even that was quiet most of the time. And then all of a sudden there was a bunch of hope, and the anger came back stronger, or was it hurt? I don't know. But it was there every time I looked at you, and I couldn't. So I left. But it didn't go away. And I thought, well, I guess I've made a mistake, but it was too late by then. I'd already made the mistake. So, at least wanted to make sure you were looked after.
Could have come back.
I left with a note. I know what it feels like.
More than I left you with.
It's precisely because I know what that feels like. But I wouldn't be so rude as to crawl back.
I spent years in love with you. Then months afraid of you.
Afraid of me?
Well, I was waiting for you to knock down my door and curse me or kill me or
Oh,
whatever.
I don't think I was capable of that then.
Wizards.
Only half, if any.
And then, all of a sudden I was alone. You weren't anywhere. And I hated that more. I don't know where to go, but I want to do it with you.
How forward. Sorry, that was a joke.
I mean, I brought... It's funny, because of the state I found you, but pulls out a nice bottle of wine from Yaikzal's bar.
Yes. I don't know what you're saying yet next, but yes, let me find some... Oh, fuck it. She picks up a bottle from the ground and, like, shatters off the top of it. Kea'Na. Lovely to see you again. Hi. Hello. Hi. No. She passes you the half-shattered glass.
It seems dangerous.
I've had worse. No, I haven't. This is stupid. I'll find a glass somewhere. As she stands up and shuffles off, comes back later with what looks like a freshly cleaned pair of glasses and sets them down. And I was like, I'm fine. Yaikzal gave me it.
Alcohol
Lovely.
from Yaikzal.
It's been a fun journey.
I want to sit and drink some wine and act like it all never happened, but that didn't work out so well last time, so...
You don't have to pretend it didn't happen. You just have to try moving forward. I don't know.
My usual answer is vengeance, and it doesn't work well in this situation, no. And looks around at the bottles. It seems I've enacted some form of that on myself. I care about you, despite best efforts, to my detriment, and it looks like that's not something I'm getting away with anytime soon. If you could forgive me enough for me to come and intrude on your life some more, I'm open to trying to find a solution better than boiling on the inside and running away.
As long as you come to me.
Really, you keep them coming with the forwardness tonight.
Maybe later.
Probably not. I was waiting for that to go much worse.
It's amazing how seeing someone else miserable changes your mind.
I should be familiar with that. Takes a drink.
Well, call us even.
Sure.
I left you, you found me a mess.
I mean, you didn't really, though, did you? That was set up.
What was?
The whole situation that pompous little shit set up to drive us apart was not your doing. So...
I left. I didn't...
As I recall, I am the one who fled the locker room.
I didn't know that. I stayed away from anywhere you could have been.
I'm going to take even because I don't think I can come up with a better solution that feels any better than the awful this already feels like.
Even.
Even. This is terribly awkward. Drink more. Fucking conversations.
Say we could talk less, but just looks over at Kea'Na, just like passively observing.
I'm making sure you don't try to beat her up. Saying that towards Ari. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, but you look really scary, so I'm here. Your lovely company, Kea'Na.
You coerced her into caring about me, so...
I didn't coerce her into caring about you. She already cared about you. Look at the lovable oaf.
Just like both of them, like, just smiling at Kea'Na.
Little do they know, sharp like a truck.
As conversation goes just about like that throughout the night. Long, awkward pauses with just the sounds of gulping of wine in between them. The occasional attempt at conversation that fizzles out pretty quickly. There is a lot to talk about that neither of you are terrifically good at talking about between you and her. Time is going to be required, and nothing makes that more poignant than sitting in awkward silence with her over this glass of wine.
Yeah.
Eventually, the next morning comes, and you wake up wherever you found your rest, in the Tower of Bottles, and she looks, if it weren't stone, I would burn it down.
The tower?
Better than trying to clean all this up. Perhaps I shall hire some help from one of the local villagers.
Yeah, is her tower, like, in a settlement? Or
No, it's a day or two from the nearest one. I'll abandon it for now. That's a problem for a more mature me.
Don't wizards have spells to do all their work for them?
Probably. I wouldn't know.
Are you not?
Not really.
I don't know the first thing.
Well, in the interest of clarity, I'm closer to a hag in magical skill than a wizard.
Don't say that about yourself.
Not in looks. Rank far above them. Believe me, I've been around them enough to know. Although their illusions can be rather convincing. I don't want to look at this place anymore. To Alokrin, I hope.
Sure.
We have a bit of a walk ahead of us, so setting out now is...
I might have a way to fix that.
Bippity boppity.
Go on.
I have tricks.
Tricks. Please, show your cards.
Kea'Na,
Yeah.
come here.
Hi.
My hands.
Okay.
No, Arya needs to take one.
Oh. Pulls her hand back from one of your hands as you guys link hands.
I'm
A
gonna,
coven of 3
I'm gonna
around
cast
the
Word of
tree.
Recall.
Okay, as you guys get pulled roughly into the temple, as you guys find yourself standing next to one of the smaller altars they have in the temple. As you guys reappear, a couple of the clergy look over at you, recognize Lorelei and Kea'Na immediately.
See, I'm the popular one now.
Indeed. Although I do think they're staring more at Kea'Na.
They can go ahead.
Well, off to see that wizard friend of yours and his little brother.
I suppose. Do you have somewhere to stay?
I'm sure I can find somewhere rather quickly.
Alright.
I'll follow you for now. And me. And you, Kea'Na, yes. Okay, where are you guys headed?
I suppose just to the tower.
Okay, you
Check
guys
in
come
on
back.
people. See
So
how they've been.
How many days have you? At least 3.
It's
So
been
4.
4
I
days.
have been planning the party
Okay.
for these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I invite like all of our close buddies.
Okay.
Hear this.
Interesting. Are you going to contact Lyra and the rest of the Hooded Jacks?
I don't know them. I invite people I know, not
Yeah. I mean, you know one of them better than the rest of them.
Yaikzal doesn't
His,
remember them.
his name escapes me.
Yaikzal absolutely
Scar.
does not remember
Not Scar,
anyone
no.
like
With a
that.
B.
Barrack.
Barrick, thank you. Yeah, you know Barrick.
Just wasn't close with them.
No.
Like,
So, okay, so.
Well, is that in the evening, or because there would be some stuff that would happen immediately when they got to the tower?
Yeah. And are you waiting till after Berrian's done his bed rest?
did say immediately, so I
Okay.
can't go back on my word.
Okay.
That's okay.
So you guys get back to the tower.
You would get there, and there would be a flurry of activity. There's an entire, looks like construction site in the front area, and into down into the basement. The basement has been condoned off. No, there's no workshop access down there. And you would see Berrian meeting with a contractor lady.
As I said, it would be easier if we knocked out a portion of the wall. We could bring more dirt out faster.
Berrian?
I don't understand how your enchantments work, but can't you just cast them again once we put the wall back?
I've been casting it for 6 months.
Why?
It's an interesting form of bed rest.
I'm sitting. There's a cushion. I have to exercise my brain.
Drae really sucks at anything you assign him to.
Hold on. I'm gonna go walk over to the wall she was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I could do 10 by 10.
10 by 10 would be enough. We can fit a wheelbarrow through that.
Okay. But that one's on your cost.
I'm knocking out a wall.
But you have to rebuild it.
Of course.
All right. Fine.
With the
Done.
money it's saving us on labor, I mean...
You didn't tell me the whole price yet. I gave you 5,000. What's the whole price?
Okay, I do not remember. What
It was
we-
10 grand.
Was it 10
When we
grand?
built it, yeah.
Okay, then she would give you the.
Great. I give her the other 5,000. I'm like,
I like working with you.
okay. And here's the other thing. How much to keep your mouth shut about the plans?
Not very much.
Not very much. Okay. What about if I put in writing that I will use you for all further contract duties on anything that I build in regards to my tower as my sole and only builder and contractor?
Consider the bargain struck.
Wonderful. Great. And he signs a piece of paper and hands it to her.
And she folds that up and puts it away with some of the other like scrolls and blueprints. she
He
has.
does get her to sign it, and then he'll do like a little like minor illusion thing. He's like, "Oh, great, got your signature now."
Pardon?
Oh, she signed a document. Have you not ever worked with a wizard?
I have.
I don't know. Have you ever heard of geese?
Yes.
Probably don't try to break that contract.
As I understand it, something can be felt when the geese spell is cast. I did not feel anything.
I'm fucking with you.
Good.
Okay. He walks over and pours her 2 glasses of wine and hands her one.
Not while I'm working, thank you.
Okay, well, it's here when you're done. And the bottle. Oh, and there'll be food for the crew. Wednesday went overboard.
I noticed the kitchen is a little bit in the way, but well, the glares I would get if I told her to stop cooking from everybody who's been enjoying her cooking are not worth the effort.
Ah, well, you know what? Just appreciate that you don't have to buy your guys food.
Fair.
It's good too. I appreciate her.
Speaking of members of the tower, there is a certain oddly pigmented woman who has been making advances since I arrived. If you could let her know rather firmly for me that I don't partake in such things on a job.
Okay,
Thank you.
noted. He turns over and sees, oh, hello, you're back.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Resting.
I've moved less than 60 feet the entire day. Minus the flying. I flew a lot. Like a lot.
Well, as long as you stayed in your tower.
Alright. How's your trip? Ari?
Hello.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you as well.
It's
You look like
complicated.
shit.
Hmm?
You look like shit.
Yeah, died. Again.
Mm.
Are you east or west of the Timberland?
Southeast.
Southeast. Okay. Good to know.
A strange question.
I may have read a book and saw pictures.
Make me a roll, folks.
He's lying. You don't have to make it.
He's lying.
No, it's like why take this away from me? 29.
You get nothing.
Just,
No, he's lying.
I forgot you were blind, but like, what did you roll,
You
bro?
got an add 20. It took me a second
The whole
to spell
night
it.
I've been doing that. I've been like,
Amazing. Yeah. Berrian?
Yeah.
Bed.
I actually have a question for you. And he's gonna walk
And you
over.
can answer it
Do
from
you have
from your bed. Hurry.
Wednesday.
Don't put me in the middle of it.
I'm not.
No.
Okay, fine. The 2 guys.
Lorelei, I got this. Hands off.
The 2 guys I hired.
Yeah.
So you notice 2 guys off in the corner with a nice kind of built chair with 2 handles. Their names are Chad and Derek. They are buff and very what's the word that we use for those guys?
Himbos.
Himbos. But they're gay. They're a couple.
Still,
They're the ones I
Same
found to move
category.
the chair. Is that okay?
Sure, yeah.
Love
Okay.
myself a game.
If they're attractive and buff, it will be full price, so it will be 24 gold a month.
Sure, I'm fine with that. Hey,
Darling,
Chad, Derek.
having the time of her life.
But no, darling, they're gay. They don't. They have
But
like
darling doesn't.
no,
care.
but they're like they don't even like look at her. They're like we're two beautiful dudes who get to work together.
I love that they can't understand each other. Like, 'cause she would be like whispering all sorts of
And
sweet
she's just
nothings
like,
to them, and they're like, "Oh,
and they're
darling,
just
you
like,
can't handle it."
Yeah. Hey guys, can you bring my bed here?
I don't think we can fit it through the door.
Get a small one from the storage room.
We can get one of the ones from downstairs,
I
but like
don't
they're
really
moving
give a fuck. Just a bed. I don't know if you draw a picture of a bed, as long as Lorelei will leave me alone.
You can't fine print your way out of bed rest.
They're all like, I think I just did.
So they head into the tower.
Can I come back? There's a bed. I'm like sitting on the bed.
No, Wednesday is going to intercept me. Like, that's not a good idea. He's the boss. I'm also the boss, and listen, there's a thing going on, and she's the boss and he's the boss, and you don't want to be in the middle of it.
What about a
he's
couch, Lorelei?
Our employer. Listen, it's your funeral.
The couch?
If I sit on a couch.
Lie down on the couch.
Fine. We've come to a compromise. The couch will do. There's one on the left side of the library at the top there. It's a two-person. You can bring it.
They look at Lorelei.
Whatever.
They head up and come down to the couch.
He's like, lounge one leg. All right.
Down.
Continues to talk to the lady and just go through things.
All right.
But, Oh, Lorelei. Do you have a spell? I've heard that someone could turn stone to mud or back and forth.
Maybe.
Okay, if you do, let me know.
Right? I don't have like a book.
I don't know how you do what you do. I
Ask
don't.
about it.
Yeah, let me know.
You're sleeping.
I
Just realized I lost my music. Like, who knows when? Holy crap.
And then that would be the end of what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
All right.
I would start the construction of that.
Sorry, it's kind of
I
crazy.
will go find myself somewhere to stay.
Oh, there'll be lots of places to stay in. How long?
A week?
A week.
I think I'm going to need something rather sooner than that.
Okay, good. Well,
Perhaps tonight.
you guys will have your own room in a week. But yeah, sure.
Let me know where.
Same place as last time, I should assume. They were most cordial.
Right.
I'll be back this evening.
Yeah. There's something planned.
Berrian, they were so awkward. You should have seen it.
Thank you, Kea'Na.
Welcome.
We'll talk about it later.
As Yaikzal comes around with the promised party at some point.
No, she wants them to remember it. Like,
Okay.
It was said,
Yeah.
if no one shows up, no one shows up. But she wanted people to remember it because she didn't want it to be an official thing.
It's getting later into the evening. People are kind of winding down, getting ready for bed, and then Kea'Na's like, "So when are we going?"
Oh, so hold on. Would I know about
Yeah,
this party?
she told people.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it wasn't like anything like, you were invited on this day at this time. It was
Yeah.
more like, yeah, they said they wanted to hang out when they came back.
Berrian would be like, all right, well, have fun, guys.
I can carry you.
No,
No, it's okay. I
Yes!
can be there.
you're not.
With your weird illusion thing?
Yeah.
How long does it last?
I don't know. Long?
Too long. Like, seriously, you're so close. Just take it easy.
Okay, all right. That's fine.
I think he should come, and you're being a lame butt.
This was
Kea'Na.
4 days ago.
Lorelei! See, I can do the mom voice too!
Berrian heard about the party, and this would have been like a couple days ago. I've been making preparations. Okay.
Okay.
I've spent some money.
Okay.
I'm gonna say about 1,000 gold.
Okay.
So I bought like a lot of booze, an inordinate amount of booze,
Alright.
of all different kinds, good kinds. It's all free, and I've also paid a crew of people to like cater good food, just but like good like street food that's easy to eat, and set up like right at the front door of the bar of that night. Like,
you do know that she intended it to be a small party of just friends, right?
Oh, did you intend it that?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Well, sorry, you didn't. You made it like a night to remember. And,
No,
like,
no.
so- okay.
No, it's more just like a hey.
No.
welcome back.
If that's what she planned, then no. Sorry, none of that happens.
Take your gold back then.
Yeah. Lorelei will go find Ari.
Okay.
Like after dinner.
Yeah, she's easily findable, sitting in the tavern underneath the inn that she's in. Missed me already?
Come here often?
As of late? No.
Well, couldn't help but stop by.
I'm afraid I'm not that kind of girl.
Well,
Although I've heard that you have friends who can deal with that.
apparently, I was actually going to a party, and wondering if you'd be my plus one. So beautiful, I couldn't resist.
Fine.
I'm Lorelei, by the way.
A pleasure. Ari.
He kisses the bag for him.
Ari's my friend. I think Ariana will do for now, for you. She
Very
pulls
well.
herself to her feet.
We'll escort her to Yaikzal's bar.
Okay. As the crew shows up, minus Berrian, where he
Sure.
comes and kind of like, hi, and tosses you an empty
Berrian
flask.
shows up as Kea'Na's plus one.
As Kea'Na has Berrian on her back, like backpack, piggyback style.
So you
Hi, tosses you a flask.
you walk in, and there's like flowers everywhere, and like she tried,
Yeah.
and there's like a lot of just like plates of things she's made. There's some big good. They're not the best, but they're definitely like good. You know, she's like taken the time to cook all day, and made like all these little snacks and like cupcakes.
There's some weird stuff in there too
Yeah.
that she's been craving, like just
Yeah.
like I just want pickles and chocolate.
There's a lot of meat.
Yeah.
Berrian appreciates it.
No, it wouldn't be pickles and chocolate. That would be weird.
It's like
meat stuff. Like, I
Cocktail
really wanted
sausages, steak bites, bacon strips.
And there's like some real nice wine along the bar,
mutton. Okay.
and vodka.
Ari's
But-
eyes light up a little bit at the wine.
It's like real nice. She got the best she could get.
Yeah.
And she's just sitting there, clearly like really excited, but she's like, "Welcome." You see her like mouth quiver with like a smile. She's like, "I've been waiting. This is I just threw it together. It was."
Flask comes flying at you.
She catches it with alcoholic instinct.
Catch out of the air. I
You're
finished
also
that.
a monk.
Sure.
I
Doesn't,
like the
like, open it.
flowers.
For a key point, you could chuck it back.
I wish I grew these ones, but I didn't. And there was this real nice lady that was like, "I have flowers today," and I was
Too
like,
many flowers.
she convinced me to buy them, and now she's.
Look at this! As he just sweeps his hand over a table and flowers go like a wave off the end.
Pick that up. Actually, it looks pretty. Leave it. But she was like, she had a little girl, and they were selling flowers, and they were like, "No,
You are weak!"
I bought their entire stall.
As you guys
want
can see,
this?
Timothy, and you can see Mayakar finishing off like a flower braid in his hair as he's just sitting there, like
Berrian just goes like,
pissed off look on his face.
Drae and Wednesday show up fashionably late. Like, she's like 3/4 of the way through her speech as they come through the door. Drae's in his like purple velvet suit.
Wednesday's like push him. We're late.
Hey!
Sorry!
We're here!
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, am I interrupting something? Nah! Party!
Berrian kind of like scooches around trying to like not get glares from Lorelei or Wednesday.
No, she sees you, rolls her eyes.
I'm an
and-
illusion.
Yaikzal did bring down a couch for you.
No. He's been in
Oh,
bed
God,
rest
big
for
red
almost
too.
a week. He's pretty good.
He's almost not at 1 hit point.
Big Red just huffing at all the flowers like
Yaikzal,
weak.
Yeah.
what kind of music do you want?
Music.
What do you like?
Swear to God. You,
Battle to the death, but with a liar.
Okay, all right. I'm
I
gonna
can
like
go find someone with a
think
lyre
of the
and take it.
closest thing I would know to that's like,
I have one.
and then I would cast minor illusion to make a song play, and it would be like almost like an orchestral like version of like a Viking march where it's like it's a Skyrim theme song. That's what it is.
See, now the weird rule's gone. You can come more often.
Yes,
I cast Mage Hand.
I like your bar, Yaikzal. Thank you for having me.
Probably worked a couple
It's
times. It
okay.
shouldn't, but
When I get
that's
my
fine.
house, we'll go to my house.
Berrian's gonna reach over and grab a
Pleasant.
cup that he's prepared already with water. He'll go to like pour liquor into with his thumb over. Cheers. Because he's not supposed to drink. And he like looks at
Or
Lorelei.
Berrian.
What?
You know what? Get yourself killed. I don't care anymore.
It was water, lighten up. See? And he like puts the bottle in and like with his thumb on it.
I'm sorry about my friends.
They're entertaining.
I hope.
Nice to meet all of you.
Oh, hi, Ari.
Playla.
It's been a while.
Me and Lorelei are playing a little game where I don't know her.
Uh,
Yes.
do I not know you?
A pleasure to meet you, lady.
Hi.
Presence of a Marquess, as I understand.
My name is Charles.
Pleasure, Charles.
No, I'm
Strong
kidding,
name.
it's Yaikzal.
There we are. Perhaps we won't play this game, you and I.
Okay.
You're adorable. You hear in your head.
Thanks. I mean, what? She's just flustered now. There's a lot going on.
Well,
So, you guys have a bar full of flowers. Fairly quiet evening because you haven't
party.
advertised or anything. There's
Pyrrhus
mercenaries around.
was invited.
Oh, Pyrrhus would absolutely show up as he
Right.
comes in the door.
am I gonna be allowed back in soon?
No.
Pyrrhus, can you please teach Timothy how to run a bar?
He's a lost cause.
Just so Pyrrhus, so this is Pyrrhus has been receiving anonymous letter with about probably 50 gold a month
Okay.
to his bar.
Well, been a bit since I've seen you lot.
That's why I invited. I thought it'd be fun.
Just helping him keep the doors open and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't mention anything about the money.
Berrian doesn't even
coming in.
talk about it.
A marquis now.
I was.
Don't expect me to do anything special about that.
What is the point?
I don't tend to have a noble's
Ar-
discount. Anything that's a markup.
Smart.
Good.
They do have
it's
the
a good
money.
policy.
Oh, it's alright. Laird's drink. I forgot the other guys. I'm gonna say Jacobson and Strelchuk. What did I call it?
I don't remember. I
Fucking
probably wrote it down
I
somewhere.
hate this.
Spice water or grog
Stupid
water.
Strelchuk kids.
Strelchuk and Jacobson's grog water for free.
Worse than Timothy.
Can I kick him out of your bar?
No, you can't.
Fuck.
He's kicked himself out for the last couple months. I think he.
To Pyrrhus.
If that's fucking grog water,
It's not.
There's a bunch in the back though.
bring this cup up. Don't cheers to me, but glad y'all fucking survived. And drinks a bit.
You would notice. Yaikzal does not have a drink. She.
Oh.
Yeah.
He looks over. That's new.
What?
About time
About time for what?
that you quit the drink.
It doesn't
Why are you
look.
drinking?
It doesn't look good anymore. I tried earlier and it just. Ugh.
I told her 6:30
Aye, anything's
in the
good.
morning was
Listen.
too early.
You were a few odd months from trying to steal from your family. If you didn't have so much money, you would have been there
My
already.
family.
Fucking these people.
I could rob you guys?
You can try. As like something floats like off of Yaikzal's like belt.
I'm making a perception.
Go ahead and make your sleight of hand.
She is stone cold sober. 22.
24.
You don't notice until he grabs it out of the air and is holding an item off your
Maybe
belt.
I let Pyrrhus kick you out.
Like you can try.
Nothing's changed with you lot. Ah. Well, I'm here to drink. I'm gonna
like
do
the
it.
difference in
Timothy,
roles.
get the fuck out from behind the bar. You're not my boss. You want a foot in your ass? No, what kind of question is that? Listen, I'm gonna do your job. You go sit over there. Oh, you should have led with that as he gets up and walks over to the other table and sits down.
I mean,
As Pyrrhus goes and stands behind the bar. What'll it be?
1 shot of whiskey for everyone.
Deal. Pulls out cups and starts pouring everybody whiskey.
Thought I was gonna say what I was gonna
I made
say.
cupcakes, and she would go into the kitchen and come out with like Kea'Na Lorelei colored cupcakes. She's like, I missed you guys, so I made cupcakes. It's no biggie.
Yaikzal,
They didn't take me days to learn how to make or anything, but they're.
When did you get so sweet?
Yaikzal, are you okay?
It's very nice.
You're welcome.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like you're gonna cry.
You're gonna what?
Looks
Cry?
Like, looks like you're gonna cry. You alright?
They were very difficult. I don't. What Wednesday does it so effortlessly.
That's
very
true.
good. I'll show you later.
Okay.
You can make them rise a little better, and they're not so. I'll show you.
These were the best ones. There's a batch
They're
back
good,
there
they're
that
good.
were.
You should have seen some of my early stuff.
Just
Not pretty to
deformed
look at.
cupcakes
Just
hiding in the back.
Burnt to hell and misshapen.
Someone thought it was a chocolate muffin, and it wasn't a chocolate muffin. It was a vanilla cupcake.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hug you now.
Okay.
Give her a big hug.
Yeah.
So you guys come together. If nobody has anything else in particular to say, that is.
Timothy,
I'm off the clock. I don't know what you want.
we've had our differences,
That's all we've had.
but I think it's time we put that aside.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Timothy, go along with it.
Glad we can mend our relationship.
You know
this
what
way.
I think would really help? A good old-fashioned, friendly fisticuffs. I'm gonna cast friends on him.
You get advantage on persuasion checks, right?
Um.
Pretty sure that's what friends does. I don't think there's a
yeah,
saving
advantage
throw.
on all charisma checks,
I have to go read it.
and then afterwards he becomes hostile.
It is advantage again on charisma.
Go ahead and make me a persuasion check with advantage.
We have the good number of followers. 69.
Oh, do we?
No one's allowed to follow ever again.
Okay, yeah, sorry. We are closing our
That
stream
is
now.
12.
Oh, 12, he looks at you. That's a great. Yaikzal!
Yeah.
Yaikzal! Try want some fisticuffs for friends.
Just like a fight.
Yeah, he wants to fight me to make up
Yeah,
for
let-
things.
let's
You
do
want to
some.
take my spot
Sure.
and fight in my
What? No, I don't want to fight. You
Yaikzal
don't
will
want to fight
fight in my
Timothy.
honor.
Dude,
No way.
What?
The
You just wanted a
music
friendly bout, right?
slowly
She would-
changes from
she would put her
dum.
hand on your shoulder and whisper, "There's a reason he's behind the bar."
I want to punch him.
I don't want.
Just let me punch him just once.
Let him
Not
do
in a
it.
fight where it's fair. Because
Let-
if you're gonna punch him, it's on you. And she walks away.
Let him do it. And the music shifts to Butcher of Lachlan.
I hate this fucking
He
song.
grabbed his spear and rammed it.
How about just
clear.
like arm wrestling? You seem pretty strong.
Make me a persuasion check with advantage.
13.
I don't know where you get that impression. Wait a fucking minute, you
Dispel
asshole.
magic.
What?
What the fuck?
What? What, you want to go?
Fuck this. As he gets up and walks out of the bar.
You're supposed to make me...
What did he do?
I don't know. I learned a thing that was supposed to make him want to fight me, and then make him mad at me, which would make him want to fight me. Good riddance.
I'll be back. And she's gonna try to follow him.
You can catch up to him pretty quick. He's walking down the street.
Well, Okay.
What? No, fuck that guy.
What did he do?
He used some fucking magic on me to make me like him. I'm not working. I quit.
Just let him walk.
As he walks off.
She comes back, pissed. He quit.
No way!
He fucking quit!
I'm so happy for you.
She looks like to be on the verge of tears. Pissed off.
Insight check. 3.
Drae,
Honestly, best
great
thing-
with women.
Best thing that could have happened.
I liked him!
Why?
Because he was a good guy!
No, he wasn't. He was terrible at everything, rude to everyone. Wouldn't even fight me.
Do you know how strong? We are known for being strong now.
Well, you know,
You have a song about being a cannibal!
it's not about me.
The blood ran down his cheeks until it pooled on the
still-
This is the bad
ground.
version. I like the other version better.
This is the one that's spooled up as like a bar drinking song. Just the lyrics are horrid.
She's just like,
So made the butcher man
she
come.
storms upstairs. Absolutely pissed.
Roll me a perception check.
Friends and kin, it didn't matter through the din of
14.
death.
As you're getting ready to storm upstairs, you would notice the bar door open, and stepping into it, a figure as big as Big Red, covered over in a cloak, even wider around the middle, stepping in and looking about the bar. Are you still going upstairs, or are you staying
No.
to see this?
She'll stop. Hello? Hello?
You look over as you can see the face, a fair bit below the top of the hood, the bark pattern to the flesh. Hello, I was looking for Yaikzal.
I'm Yaikzal.
Good. I heard this was your bar and that you did fights here.
I do fights here.
That's good. I thought I'd come and see what it was all about. I've heard you're pretty powerful.
Does he remind me at all from the guys that would be attached to the trees in Ethlyndir that would walk around and shun?
No, he's not a treant. They're usually bigger. He's a root walker, which is a race you'd be familiar with, but they're a large creature made of wood.
We can fight if you want,
Oh,
or you can.
you seem less excited than I expected.
I'm just surprised.
I'll fight you.
Okay.
Hey,
I mean,
no,
if you,
I'm fighting him. You can fight him after.
We'll be all soft then.
We have a cleric.
I'm taking the day off.
Okay. Fight him tomorrow. She'll walk
I
to the
can
pit.
come back tomorrow if you want.
Fight me now. Fight him tomorrow.
All right.
The hunger
As he looks over and sees your pit and goes over to it. What are the rules?
Shame to rest.
I usually go to submission.
Where's the
Yeah,
thinking
until
coming
someone gives up
Right.
or unconscious because you can't kill.
You're strange. Most people usually have more questions for me.
I have so many, but I've learned the best way to learn things is through fist.
Alright. Well, I've heard a lot about you. As the cloak comes off, and you can see 3 sets of arms coming out of the middle of him.
That's so cool. I like your arms.
Thank you.
What? Before we start, do you use magic? Only fight with your fists?
I'm a
Weapon?
grappler.
Oh god.
So,
Oh
fist.
god.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like a big
Hey.
huggy.
Let's get this fight on.
Yeah, so roll me a history check.
Music changes. Fight.
Oh god.
Wait.
I'll
Is
give you
he-
advantage because this is related to Something you're...
Is he a fae, a fiend, or an undead?
He's neither. None of the above.
19.
Okay. Given your history in the arena, when the three arms come out, you would recognize instantly, this is a very famous figure. This is Oak the Grappler. He is the hero of Cirith, goddess of war. And he is part of Uth, which about 70 years ago was the famous adventuring party on the continent before it disbanded. But he is normally secluded away on an island where he trains. Many people wish to train with him. But he is one of the two main figures that started the Adventuring Guild. And when it comes to one-on-one combat, is considered unmatched.
You see her hands go to my mouth? Oh, Grappler is in my bar.
Some people call me that.
I think we have to make it even, as she's gonna turn into her dragon.
As you suddenly start to grow, go ahead and make me a wisdom check.
We
14.
The arm starts to hum with an almost like anticipation as it grows to the same size as the rest of your draconic form. Teeth sharpening, snout elongating. That's pretty neat.
I'm
You're
a big
kind of
fan.
like me, as a pair of draconic wings spread out behind his back.
This is so exciting.
Oh,
it would be
interesting.
it would be an honor to lose to you.
Well, let's have a good fight then.
You could do your blood right now if you want.
Why, we're doing fists.
Blood maledict your fists, I think.
Oh, I could.
Yeah. And you can do both because Critical Role has confirmed it.
So, are you doing both?
Yeah, you see it here, like claw and then claw, and it lights up.
Okay, as he gets into his stance in front of you. Alright. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh.
Put on some battle music.
Let's do it.
Shit.
I do have one more thing I want to do, Isaac.
Okay.
It's not getting into the fight or anything, but it'll be one thing I'd want to wrap up before we finish up this.
Okay. I will try to keep it in mind.
9.
Okay, his natural 19 is gonna be that. As he's gonna move towards you immediately and attempt to grapple. Go ahead and make me an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Oh god.
I get advantage.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. No, not on acrobatics.
Well, acrobatics or athletics, you get to choose.
For my dragon form?
No, you get to do acrobatics.
I know,
or
but
athletics.
like, as.
You get strength advantage. So you have athletics advantage.
Absolutely not. That is a 14.
37. As he grabs onto
Foul.
your arms instantly, and you suddenly have 3 pairs of hands holding you in different areas, and you can like barely move. As he's got you grappled now, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast my breath weapon.
Okay. You're a cold dragon?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a con save.
Yes.
Okay. 21.
It passes. He's definitely like a level 20 person. I have no chance.
Not
here.
level 20.
Not level 20.
I have
But
no
very
chance
close.
Here.
No, you have from the stories you've heard about
Yeah.
Oak, you have very little
Sheen's
chance.
aware. That's it.
So roll your damage, and he'll take half.
I don't take half.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's half on a success.
$17 and half.
Okay, 17 and a half. Okay, so you watch the ice kind of building up around a couple of the arms as they kind of like rotate a bit and seem to loosen it around him. The wood seems fairly resistant to the cold, at least from the result of his roll. So that's your action.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the dodge action in his arms.
You cannot. You've already used your action to breath.
No, it's a bonus action.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Okay. You.
Or it's pretty light in here. I wouldn't give myself that. Okay.
All right. He's going to make another athletics check to try to pin you. Go ahead and make an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Does the dodge only attack?
Correct.
So acrobatics. 20.
30. As he pins you down on the ground, as you are now restrained, as he has one arm on your bicep, one arm on your other bicep holding you ground, two lower arms holding your legs down, and he's got two free arms still.
Is it dark?
That's up to you, it's your bar.
I feel like there'd be some shadows.
It'd be nighttime
Yep.
with torches, so
There's some
yes, there
shadows.
would be.
I'm gonna shadow step out of this.
Okay.
And shadow step behind him.
As you vanish and appear behind him.
And I'm gonna punch him.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Actually, would it be against the rules to use my sword?
He didn't say anything about not using your sword.
Okay, I'm gonna use my sword then. And I get advantage because it's my first one.
Mm-hmm.
30.
That'll hit.
Stunning strike.
Okay, con save. Natural 1.
Oh, he fails!
Ah! Ah!
As you slash out, pushing Key into him, as he's looking at you, you watch him freeze up where he is. Yeah, go ahead.
That is 14 damage.
Okay, 14 damage.
I'm gonna hit him again
These
with
are all
advantage.
Yeah, these all have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Do they auto crit?
Nope, not with stun.
They all have
That's
advantage.
paralyzed.
29.
That'll hit.
Another 14 damage.
Okay.
Punch.
You shadow stepped, didn't
Oh
you?
yeah. What's that?
Okay.
So 2 attacks.
So it's your turn again as he is stunned through that. One thing you'll notice, because it's the start of your next turn,
Yeah.
right? That he stops being stunned, or is it the end of your next turn?
End.
Okay. So go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. 25.
That'll hit.
Fucking stun that shit.
20 damage.
Okay. 20
Are you
damage.
stunning again?
Yeah.
24.
Of course he's. Natural 20.
That'll hit.
Uh, 26.
You can stun again if you want.
Okay. That'll 26 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stun.
21.
Punch.
lot.
29.
Hits.
This is a D8 now.
And you can stun again.
I think I've stunned enough that round.
It might be your only way to win.
She wants a fight, even if she loses.
Okay. Good to know.
She knows she's gonna lose. This isn't new. Also, you could take away, because I didn't write my sword unless I would be able to, because I thought I was.
You did not write your sword.
Yeah, because I didn't think I was allowed it.
Yeah.
So you could take 11 damage away.
Okay.
This is my fifth, so I get it. 10 damage.
Okay. As you hit him again, that will put him to injured.
This is a lot.
That'll hit them.
12 damage.
Okay.
And that's
As
my
you
turn.
hit him again, a flurry of blows against him. As he starts to move again. I guess I underestimated you. I should go a little more seriously. As he plants his feet in the dirt, and you watch the dirt around him start to roil like snakes are moving underneath it. And he's going to try to grapple you.
Okay. I just assume it succeeds. There's no point.
I want to see the number.
He rolled low. So.
16.
What was his number?
23.
23, okay.
Oh, whoa.
As he grabs onto you. So you're one of those monks. Pretty neat trick. As he starts to lightly gather flame in his mouth. And you watch it coalesce as he starts forming this ball in front of him. As you're grappled. What are you doing on your turn?
Cool.
Get the fuck out of there.
Shadow step.
As you look around for the darkness with the flame
He
in front
lit
of
it
him.
up.
He
Okay.
it's in his
gone.
mouth here.
It wouldn't be behind him? There's flame in his mouth.
He's turned himself so that he is lighting up the area of shadow that she had.
I am
in
going
this
to
area.
toll the dead.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Does that have components that you need to be able to move for?
She's grappled. She can still get her.
You could just cast darkness on yourself.
And it's
your
above a
manacles.
20.
Your manacles.
Yeah.
He rolled a 19, so.
And then... I'm doing by his will.
Ooh. Okay.
It's
What
a
does that
bonus
one do?
action. Huh?
What does that one do again?
It's the darkness around me.
As you guys get surrounded by this area of darkness.
And when he starts his turn, he takes damage.
Okay.
Ooh, I can't see
So that's your action, bonus action.
That's a bonus action.
Yeah, you used your
Yeah,
action already.
yeah, I already did it.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll the damage that he takes at the start of his turn.
Woo!
It's so close.
It was an 8 and a 7. I could have grappled him. I could have grappled him in this.
Grapple the grappler.
I don't know how much it is.
15.
15.
Okay, 15 damage. Yes.
When
Danny?
this darkness goes up,
Yeah.
people would notice that Berrian would all of a sudden, an illusion would appear on a Berrian. He would look like a dragon.
Okay.
sitting in his seat. And now I can watch the fight.
Yes. All right. Seeing the darkness coming, that's a pretty good trick. As he's going to try to pin you. $39.
Just tell me if it's above a 30.
Yeah.
She's not good at this.
You might be better off with acrobatics, just hoping
As
for
he
a high roll. For a
pushes
high
her down
number.
on the ground, and then you feel the sand start to part as you both go down into this thing, and it starts to pour in around you as you are blinded by sand around you.
Okay. I just do nothing. I
Well, you
can't
could shadow step.
You cannot. She is
Yeah.
underground.
see.
How far down does her bar go?
Not very far, but far enough for her to get
I
him to get her
told
head
the
under.
dead.
Okay.
You need sight.
Uh,
To toll the dead, you have to be able to see what you're casting
12.
it on.
You can see.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I guess.
He would have failed.
Damn it!
Could I try to open my eyes and see him? I do have true hell sight.
I'll give you the toll of dead.
Thank you. And he's damaged, so it's 3d12.
She could shadow step then.
But I feel like he'd be sitting in front of me, even if I could see.
Yeah, there's nowhere to shadow step
Yeah.
to.
The darkness is all around.
Yes, but she would only be able to see him.
He pulled
Yeah.
6, 8,
Yeah, 14,
11,
25.
25.
Okay, 25 damage puts him to bloodied as you get him down here. As it goes back to his turn, make me one last athletics check. Or acrobatics.
He's gonna bury me alive.
Yeah,
20.
Natural 1.
Oh, she's out.
She's not out,
Can I
but you survived this round. It's your
Yeah.
turn.
She would no longer be pinned.
It's correct. Yeah. You're
So
no
it would
longer
be
pinned.
a normal contested
You are,
grapple.
You're grappled at this point.
would I be able to toll the dead again?
Yep.
Would she have wiggled out of the
Natural
ground
20.
though?
No, she's still grappled. She can't move. Her movement's 0.
Oh, he takes 2d8 too because he's
Yes,
such a-
that's correct. Twice actually.
11. 11. So
Okay.
22.
And it's my turn?
Your
That's
turn.
my bonus action.
He succeeded on his.
Yeah, I know, that's why.
I guess Toll the Dead.
You might as well just lay into him then and do go full hardcore.
I could I punch him or?
You
With
can
your
fight
bonus
while
action. No, you need to attack with your action to
Yeah.
bonus action punch.
Although
Although I do believe
No,
Blood
she-
Hunter gives you a bonus. No, I think it's both the same.
But she didn't use her action.
Yes, she did. Toll the Dead.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
bonus
shit.
action hex him.
Okay. Hexing him. Another grapple check, please.
You have disadvantage. Oh no, that's hex. That's a different. Wait, is that the?
33.
Is this
No, Hex is the one that gives
You
you.
could
Which
get a
hex
nat
is
20.
this? Which hex is this?
This is the 1d6 damage.
Okay, yeah, you can give him disadvantage on strength checks.
Yeah, I'll
Like-
give him
okay.
disadvantage.
28.
Well, oh no! 29!
Okay.
She's out. She's
Mm.
ungrappled.
Ooh, it's been a while.
Because he rolled with that one and then she succeeded.
Yeah.
She's
as
out.
You break out of the grapple.
And it's your turn.
Gonna slice. Can I slice that?
You're full attacks.
Mhm. Yeah. You're underground. So.
Also,
But you're not deep underground. So I'm gonna say you can like get yourself up fairly quickly and attack
yeah.
him.
And you have
Okay.
advantage because you're in
At the
darkness.
start of your turn, I need a strength saving throw.
You have
20.
advantage. Your form.
That is a success. As roots start to try to wrap around your legs and you
advantage, huh?
jump away from them.
This is
I passed anyways.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slice at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh, this one's a lot differently
Advantage.
than I thought it would go.
You have advantage because of
Yeah.
darkness.
20.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Oh, it's getting tense.
13 damage.
Are you gonna stun?
No. No. Unless he has a 15 AC.
Nope.
Punch.
You can flurry, yeah.
Fall off the table, sure. 23.
Okay, that'll hit.
And you're right. And your hex.
Yeah, get rid of 2 damage.
'Kay.
Because I accidentally rolled it.
But you're doing punches now, so you get.
Yeah, I got it.
And
now.
you get your hex like you've been rolling.
Oh yeah! I didn't roll hex in the last.
So roll your d6s for all
So that
those.
was 2 attacks of Hex?
Yeah, two. So 2d6.
No,
on
she
top.
missed one.
I missed one.
Okay,
Yeah, so it's one attack of X.
Five, and then another d6 for this attack.
Wait. What?
Because you
Your
didn't hex on
hex.
your
You
sword
missed
attack.
1d6
Oh.
of damage.
Yeah, so
Add
just add it
another
onto this.
5.
Okay.
That was 17 damage.
Okay.
Are you flurrying for one more punch, and are you
Yeah.
stunning on this
I'll
one?
stun on this last.
Okay.
one. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
D8, d6, and you're ready.
19 on the saving throw.
Yeah. 14 damage.
Okay.
And he takes.
As you watch him in the darkness, deep, hot breath out. As you watch him start to seethe, anger starting to boil up. You watch the wood that makes up his muscles start to ripple and expand.
I get the 2d8.
Yeah, go ahead.
8 damage.
Okay.
How's
Grapple
he?
check, please.
He has disadvantage still.
That's
Can you
correct.
tell me if it's above a 30?
Yes, it is well above a 30. He has gotten much stronger.
No.
As you are grappled.
He
What
also
was-
has
what was the number?
disadvantage.
That was 46.
You also do with disadvantage? Okay.
Hello, Fantasy Crab.
He has a ridiculous.
And what else? What did he
It's
do?
your turn. As you
You
are grappled by him.
You can.
At the start of your turn, I need a strength saving throw.
You have advantage?
That was 23.
Okay,
Went
that's a
fr-
success. The
went from a
roots do
10
not
to a
bind you further.
23.
But you can get out. You can bamf out.
Can I?
Yeah, shadow step. You're not underground.
No, he's going to bury you under the ground again. He has the movement to do that with the
But
grapple.
I'm not underground now.
You are, yes.
Yeah, he did that
That's the first thing.
You
he's
need to
gonna do
tell me when he
Yeah,
does
sorry,
that.
I forgot about that part.
Well, so he grapples and moves underground. No.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got
I'm
movement.
totally in the
and he
dead.
can move her. Okay. Natural 20.
Oof.
Grapple check. 42.
No.
Your turn.
Disadvantage on that grapple?
You're right. 35.
I'm going to.
You can punch when you're grappled.
You are now restrained.
You can still punch.
You can still
when
punch,
you're
but you'll have
restrained.
disadvantage, which is a straight roll because of the darkness.
I'm gonna toll the dead.
Okay. Natural 1. You'll take the damage.
Jeez, he's just.
So 3d12.
That's 3 natural 1s for him this fight.
15?
That was only 2d12, wasn't it?
Yeah. 27.
27, because I got a 12 on one.
7. He's crippled.
Oof.
Do you give up?
Athletics check.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage
You give
indeed.
up, sure.
Oh, it was a really low number and a natural 20. But he has disadvantage. 38. 37.
Oh no, it's such
Ah.
a low number.
As you feel him grab around your neck, and you can feel him start to squeeze enough to let you know that if he wanted to, he could crush it. As you feel yourself get pulled up out of the dirt, and he like sets you on the ground. That was a good fight. Just in the darkness.
Is it? Are we done? Can I drop this?
Sure, yeah. As you guys drop to see Oak there,
How's he
rippling, crippled,
I wasn't even touched.
covered in wounds and slashes. You can feel from your neck he could have killed you there.
Yeah.
He
but
could have ended it
She's
with
like,
that.
she looks stressed.
Yeah, no, she looks. You see Yaikzal look untouched and Oak absolutely battered to shit, other than the sand that's just covering over Yaikzal. That was a good fight.
You won.
You fight smart.
Thanks.
That's
it.
half the battle.
Look at it. Look, he's all beat up. You did it.
As he pats your head, it was nice meeting you.
Nice
I'll
meeting
come back tomorrow when you've got less going on.
Berrian nods at him.
As he puts back on his cloak and heads
Oh,
out of the bar.
Berrian nods to him
you.
as he puts a notebook in his coat.
What's this?
He drops the dragon form. Good fight.
Yeah. Oh, you put a notebook in your own cloak?
In my cloak.
Oh, I thought you were putting it in Oak's.
No, he nods him good fight as he puts a notebook in his coat.
You nod to him as he walks by. Nods.
That was something.
Sitting in the sand. Just like. She looks like she's untouched, but everything's everywhere. She was buried under.
Covered in sand. Like, absolutely, like you've been rolling down a
I'll
sand.
be right back, Ariana. He goes over. You alright?
He could have killed me.
He gives her a hand up.
She doesn't take it. He could have killed me right there.
Want me to go beat him up?
No.
Good.
I already did that.
It looked pretty fun.
Hey, it was just for fun, right?
Not when his hand's around your throat. Oh. I was
Interesting.
buried under the sand for so. He almost buried me alive. I'm going upstairs. She'll get up,
As Big Red follows after you.
That was a
clean
wonderful.
up or something, or whatever.
Timothy will fuck.
Timothy!
As she bursts into tears.
I'm gonna like whisper over the Drae. I'm like, we should probably go. And I'm gonna just grab Dre's shoulder and just.
Wait, Wednesday I was just.
No, I would let you like grab Wednesday's hand. Wednesday could come.
Oh, we
too.
triple go.
I can take anybody I want.
Not dimension door.
As you guys vanish. Dan, there was something you wanted to wrap up.
Yeah. But just because I want to do the first meeting with the king's daughter.
Okay, I don't think we have enough time tonight, so we'll come back to that next session.
Ari and Lorelei.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the party, but probably find just like a table or something off to the side and
More awkward silence.
try to get to know each other for the first time.
Yeah, it's hard. There's so much nobody wants to say, and both of them trying with no idea where to start. There's some more awkward silence in your future on that one. But you guys sit down and start wading through that. All right. Well, folks, with Yaikzal
We don't
bursting
have time
into
to go over a
tears,
little bit, or
we got 5 minutes, and I would like to spend longer than that on their first meeting.
oh, okay.
So with Yaikzal bursting into tears and heading up with Big Red following after, we're going to end there for tonight after an exciting battle with the legendary Oak the Grappler.
Holy shit.
All right, I am going to sign us off there. As always, you can find us on YouTube or TikTok if you want to catch up on our full episodes or our clips. You can find us on Discord if you want to chat with us. And then every Wednesday, 6 to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, we'll be here on TikTok. Twitch, not TikTok. I'm going to run a 1-minute ad, and then we're probably going to raid somebody. So if you want to stick around for those, that'd be great. And that's us signing off.
Bye-bye.